We looking Live City. Hold on. Leave that one the way it was. I got this one.
Took that joint
Turn the
around.
whole book around, man.
For something, we off. Hold on, stop. Yeah.
Get out your way.
Right, come in.
I had to bring it.
Man, that's perfect.
Why we look like
I literally got to sit right over top of this shit, dog.
Why we look like
I think we good. What else you
It
want?
look like it's crooked, like a
that shit
motherfucker.
lopsided? Like, why the fuck?
Maybe it's the books. Hold on.
Yeah, take that shit off, man.
It's lopsided because of this. Oh.
Nah, like it's literally like crooked.
I don't know, bro. We need a flatter surface.
Yeah, that's the shirt is the books.
Move the books.
Hell
Grab
yeah,
a book, kid.
We got it.
Where King at? This nigga, he drawn. He can't die. Push up.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Move it over a little bit, cut.
Y'all good now?
Turn it that way. Can't even. No. Other way. There we go. Right there. Cool.
All right.
Push it back.
All right.
Brother.
Well, on Facebook, we lift up, right?
Huh?
Lift up. Facebook, we good.
All right.
Sure, we all
Yeah, I'm very sure. Look, Rye, you, there's gonna be me, then C's.
Sit back, bro.
We're gonna be straight. Sit down,
Sit
C's.
back, John.
Hey. All right.
Niggas good?
Is all the way in.
Yup.
I like a motherfucker. Fucking there's something going
Yeah, we gonna have. Hey, man, we ain't perfected yet.
on.
There we go.
But
That's good.
There we go. Oh.
Shit.
What y'all got though?
Other than that. Yeah.
What the fuck that movie?
Wallow got this fake little beef going. Gil called Wallow a snitch. Drake called Wallow a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Now they come off $1 million worth of game will not be aired, and he's going on separate ways and all that shit. You know, so that's a little quick little bit. You know, some of this little throwaway topic.
Yeah.
We're good.
We live though. So,
Yeah, we live, man. That's that professional.
For sure. Everybody get their
I gotta work out a signal or something.
bad signal.
A what? A bad signal?
Niggas said they gotta work out a signal. Wow.
Let me see that thing.
Oh, look at that. Let me get that receipt, bro.
Let me go over
Let me
there.
get that before we get
Oh,
that.
my mind. You can go over to the cash app. There you go.
Oh, cool.
All right, yo. We're going to bring it in.
Let's do it.
When the nigga get back. All right, Rob. Everybody ready? Here we go, man, fellas. Episode 11.
Yeah.
Still running strong.
Yeah.
Rob's back again.
First time at the shop, too, yo.
First time.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Let's go.
Yeah. So,
And Manolo threw that pizza kid.
first things first, we want to give a special shout out for episode 10. You know, the fellas that came on. We appreciate that love, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, for
Fast
sure.
lane.
Smooth, Fast lane. Keep Dave.
Good, brother.
Case. You know what I mean? Keep
Oh
Dave.
yeah, I didn't know the rest
Yeah,
of the brothers,
yeah.
but that was a dope ass episode.
You
It was,
already-
I must say it was very Dodge.
You already-
I see that.
Yeah, I did like y'all was bonding a little bit in there.
It was missing a little West Philly spunk. You know?
Well, he should have been missing.
You should have.
But he was on vacation too,
I
though.
was on a little vacay.
Yeah, what was you at? What was you at on your little
I
vacation?
can't tell you that.
Oh, undisclosed.
Oh,
I
shit.
can't tell you that. I needed it due to some health reasons. Man.
Oh,
My brother said, "You out of here? Come on, nigga. Plane ticket. Come on, nigga. We out."
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody need a little vacay here and there.
Yeah, I got rich.
Every
I got
once in a
rich
while,
relatives Sometimes. Sometimes.
So they sponsored you. Come on out.
Yeah. The sponsor,
You got flued out.
flued up like a hoe. Slide me out.
I wasn't saying all that.
needed that little
no.
Yeah, you know that was a nice joint. You know what I mean?
Doing already.
I'm just saying, brother.
Before warm me though, it's cool.
You got me warmed
Make sure
up.
everybody, you know, when y'all get a chance, don't forget Don City Barbecue, August 27th. If you're from Darby, Chain Courts, talk to Smoking them for the actual address. I don't know that shit. But, yeah, Chain Courts, man. Y'all know where it's at.
Yeah, you got
Come out there, show some love. August 27th, show Smoking them niggas some love.
Yeah, I've been
rocking
there.
that joint, man.
I've been there a couple years myself. You know what I mean, a couple times, and I've always had a good time. You know what I mean, ain't no confusion. Good food, good folks. You know what I mean, just good vibes all the way around the board.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Come out, man. Show some love. It don't matter where you from. Come hang out. Chill with the Dodge family for a while. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? You West Philly niggas is welcome. You know what I mean?
I don't like the invitation.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I don't think we bought our clinging right. What the fuck?
That's reclinging.
I don't remember. Maybe I'm high too.
It's probably because of that juicy juice you got in that motherfucker.
Don't worry about the fucking my glass.
Yo, he's very coordinated.
It's like a plastic cup.
He's very coordinated right now.
Emma.
You are.
Emma.
Oh, check him
Emma.
out.
Emma. That's just what I
He ain't come to play today.
That's a good observation right
That's
there.
what I do.
Good
You know,
observation right there.
they just fans like De Niro and Wesley.
Yo, this shit got me a little. First little hit, a little hot right
Yeah.
now. It's been a couple days.
Yeah,
It's been a
for
couple
sure.
days.
No, that shit. Woo. Y'all niggas y'all was at Snacks joint last week.
Oh yeah.
Yo, welcome to the jungle.
It gets worse here every day.
Y'all motherfuckers are lambs.
Number. Hey yo,
I
yeah,
said
that
them
shit
niggas,
was-
and them niggas had a lot of fucking liquor. I said them niggas gonna die.
Nah, but that shit fit the aesthetic though. That shit look dope.
It was
You
a
understand
good
what I'm
joint.
saying? Yo,
And it
anything like that gotta go to the dungeon.
Real rap, yeah. No.
And
That
you
was
get my props on that aesthetic word either, bro.
Yeah.
Come on,
That
man.
was a
slacking,
good
my
word.
bad. I'm slacking.
Come on,
That's the
bro.
word.
Good word.
That's
was
a word.
good
That's a
good
very
word.
good pull.
I let it go by. What is
Very
it?
good fucking
Aesthetics.
pull.
What does it mean,
What,
brother?
what that mean?
It's like the background, all the details.
Yeah.
The
That's another
It's called the
one.
aesthetics.
Ambiance. I don't understand these words.
I'm taking the disrespect.
It's all right. You know, it's cool.
It's called the aesthetics.
Mhm.
I like that. The aesthetics.
Yeah.
Aesthetics.
Aesthetics.
Yeah.
Same different aesthetics.
That nigga.
Same difference.
I say it the way I say it. Fuck it. I'm a nigga. So what we got going on today? What we talking about today?
Y'all.
All right, we came up with a couple topics, you know what I mean? And we didn't really want to get all serious, just jumping off into some serious shit, but it's needed.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Being right at the wrong time.
Mm.
Being right at the wrong time.
Okay.
Like,
I think
C's,
that-
can you elaborate on that, brother?
Yeah, like,
what
so let's just say, for instance, just for shits and giggles to get it started. Let's just say, you at your motherfucking wedding about to say I do. And the side bitch show up to the wedding talking about he was fucking me the other week. I mean, yeah, she's right, but it's the wrong time. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking time.
Come on with the dumb shit.
Come on, darling.
And don't forget, the wifey sister's gonna stroll you now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
So-
an ass whooping.
You know what I mean? So,
That's definitely an ass whooping.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's being overruled. What I call it being overruled. There's a sense of being real. There's a sense of being overruled.
Yeah.
okay.
Because it's a gluttony and everything. So gluttony is the overruled. Like
Yeah.
you wrong.
You
know what I mean?
you basically searching for too much attention. Like your heart might be in the right place, but you completely out of bounds with the shit you doing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even if you like arguing a point, you know what I mean? You could be completely right about the whole fucking situation,
Right.
but it's like, look, man, now ain't the time to bring that shit up. Now ain't the time to discuss this fucking matter. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers can't
Agreed.
control themselves,
Agreed.
and they just shoot off the motherfucking cup all the time. You know what I mean? No, man, like, hold that shit in your back pocket. You know what I mean? Wait for a private moment that you or your lady or you or your nigga or, you know what I mean, your family members.
Agree.
You know what I mean? Shoot that shit somewhere else at a different fucking time. You know what I mean? Because I had a situation, you know what I mean? Motherfucker, he did right, had me did the rights. But I'm like, yo, this is not the right moment for this shit, dog. Like, You know what I mean? It's not right now. You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
up the flow. Like read the room. Like you drawing. You know what I'm saying? Like like you say, a nigga. You might not be seeing eye to eye with a nigga. You know what I mean? Y'all just don't bang with each other. Right? Let's say I'm not banging one of your homies like that. Mm-hmm. But we at your son's birthday party. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, man, we need to go outside. We need the conversation, man. You know what I mean? I'm not talking to you.
We had one of those at the remember, we had one of those January 1st though. Party.
You fucking trolling.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
What are you doing?
We need to have a conversation with you. What the fuck are you talking about? You're killing my fucking whole vibe. And it's for the children.
Man, for the children.
We might fucking start rumbling at the end of this shit. Like, you might
knock the cake over.
Yeah. Now we both looking like assholes.
Now it's my son, so I'm mad. Now I'm rumbling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Roscoe Jenkins.
Yeah.
It was going at it. Mama on the fence.
I was gonna add to that, boy, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah, Roscoe, that's a good joint right there. That'd be a good one. Yeah, that's it.
I'm telling you what you gotta do, man. I'm telling you what you gotta do in that situation, man. You gotta hit them niggas. What I did earlier today, how I came in and y'all called the stage. I followed Santo the whole room and everybody.
Okay.
How you was gonna add to?
Oh yeah. Well, I left it alone.
Yeah.
I like, if the energy was correct, it'd have perfect.
It'd have been cool.
Yeah.
Listen,
another time.
But then, right? I came.
Yep. Another time.
I can't.
Like, all right, so. Cause my man, he gave me the sidebar, so it's okay. Cause it's his family. He said we brought up the Roscoe Jenkins. Everybody familiar with that. Yeah. Martin and Cedric was beefing. They was cousins. Yeah. That's how him and Kyle was. You know what I mean? Shit just can't go right. You know what I mean? One of them niggas gonna draw with the next one.
Give him love.
Yeah, not had to get permission. You know what I'm saying?
Some shit.
But that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? These niggas rumbling at the Thanksgiving table because of some beef they had last week. They drawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all really mixing?
No. But because I brought up Roscoe Jenkins, and the thought he had was how me and Kyle used to be when we was growing up. He didn't know if it was cool or not. You know what I mean? Because of stints of situations.
Right.
You know what I mean? But this is
I like that word
friendly. You know what I mean? it was a 5-word joint. You know what I mean? 5-letter joint, stints. Right. I ain't gotta be big to get my point across. You know what I'm saying? Keep it short, simple, and sweet.
Just leave just do it because you about to hang yourself.
I'm not. I'm saying kiss, man. Kiss. Keep it short.
Nah, real shit.
And when you fucking with me, you fucking with the best.
I mean, you want to go into the dictionaries and shit like that. I don't do that.
The middle Rolodex is very broad.
But you know how that shit go, man. Like motherfuckers who that's how when you write at the wrong time, that's when you get your point don't get across.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That shit get lost in the sauce. You become completely wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly don't think that those people be right anyway at the beginning. I honestly think you about to do some wrong shit anyway.
You just know you're drunk?
Yeah, you know you're about to drunk.
That's what I'm saying. You trying to seek attention. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
Yeah, no, that shit is never.
Because my thing is, you already know this motherfucker before the gathering come. I ain't go to the crib or, you know.
Exactly. No, so
not call me or text me. I mean, let me know.
What does that say? What does that say? You was looking to start some dumb shit.
You was looking to do some dumb shit. I agree.
You was looking for that. You know what I mean?
Looking to do some dumb shit.
You was looking for some dumb shit. So, yeah.
And those motherfuckers you gotta watch out for.
But
attention-seeking whores. And when I mean whores, I'm not talking about just women. I'm talking about people in general.
Yeah. You got. Yeah,
because you got a lot of dudes out here. Really, they really
nowadays they call what's that? Clout chasers.
Yeah,
clout chasers. Man, they're just trying to do the most, get the most.
You just want to be seen. Yeah, knock yourself
out. Flames.
Yeah, that shit's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? You got a situation probably happen to you like that? Well, you know, I mean, nothing. You ain't got no names or anything, but or something you might have heard about.
Yeah, brother, sister, flam.
Wrong at the right time.
Wrong at the right time, brother. I don't know. Off the top of my head, I honestly can't think of one. I try to remove myself from them kind of spots like that. But if I see that shit about to go down like that, I ain't in there. So I honestly can't think of no joint on top of my head where somebody was doing no flagrant shit like that.
I can see that.
That's like a real life joint like that. That's some shit you see in a fucking movie. I ain't never seen.
And that's the shit that That's what the word drawing derives from. You know what I mean? You fucking drawing.
Yeah.
You're doing too much. You want to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the fucking way. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Fast Lane, what up, baby?
Yo, ball.
You know what I'm saying? What up, nigga? Keep dropping that shit, man. Keep tuning in, nigga. We fuck with you, nigga.
I seen you're an honorable nigga too, man. You fucked up on your drink. I seen you did your 30.
Oh yeah.
That's
But you still owe 30 for breaking the glass.
Oh,
that's a violation too.
That's honorable.
He broke a joint when Smoke was doing his joint. He kicked the glass over.
I know you broke one of my channels, my nigga. It was fine. You broke one of my channels.
But yeah, Fast Lane, we know representing like a motherfucking nigga. That was love right there, baby.
Yep, got smoke shop. Ain't that what Brian doing?
Oh yeah. What up, Skin?
Brian's on this joint. Brian, what's going on, boy?
What up, bro?
Reach out whenever you can.
Yeah, man. Yo, if y'all missed the question, man. So if we talking about, motherfuckers or people in general just that be right at the wrong time. You know what I mean? Doing some drawing shit. You might got a point in your heart, but your situation is completely off. You know what I mean? You bring it up at the wrong time. Your timing is off. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we all grown, we believe in, if you got a problem with somebody. My thing is, we all got smartphones and we all got social media. It's a way to contact a motherfucker.
Yeah. Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till we at a good function, we having a good time, and now you want to pull a nigga to the side. Y'all want to have a beef conversation.
You fuck the whole vibe up.
You fuck the vibe up. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't want to cling with you.
I don't want to be
get the fuck out of here.
I might leave.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Vibe is fucking dead, yo.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, but fuck that new drink.
Yeah,
new drink like a motherfucker. Like, I would say probably all of us here watch $1 million worth of game, right?
Oh yeah. Shout out to Gilly and Wallow.
Hell yeah,
fucking truth.
Yeah, I fuck with them niggas. Yo, Gilly and Wallow are beef.
I just watching the first part of that shit. I still ain't finished that shit.
No, these niggas is funny. Look, because it's authentic. These niggas are authentic. Like they authentic than a motherfucker, right? So. And they Philly niggas, so I can relate to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I can relate to them. I can relate to these niggas.
Oh god.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, I'm glad that, Dodge has ClingKingz.
Yo, that was a low blow.
That was a low blow. I think you deserve to be on here. I like the way you got his eyes.
We about to pull his application.
Yeah,
Man.
damn, dog.
Hey, Fast Lane trying to put a spot.
Y'all niggas Fast Lane said he from Chester originally.
Oh, that's a claim.
I listen to everything. But anyway, all right, these niggas beefing right now. The rumor is that Wallow supposed to snitch on Drake.
Mm-hmm. I saw that shit.
This is the rumor. Wallow to snitch on Drake. About what exactly, I really don't know. Hey, somebody can chime in and we can bid off of that shit real quick.
Yeah, my time is they're setting up for Drake to come on the podcast.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, you already know what it is.
And when Drake come back is when they're going to start. Their next podcast back with Drake and Wallow.
Pitch a little rat and I can't.
It's not happening.
Niggas did a job already.
Get the fuck out.
You gotta build anticipation, brother.
You gotta build anticipation.
But them niggas marketing schemes is just, I fuck with it. Like you gotta love it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love it.
What was the geek to me?
You gotta love it.
The geek was because Gil's is funny nigga, man. But that nigga, when he was doing, I just bought a car. that shit had me rolling. That nigga, it's hard to beat Gil in the burn session. You gotta leave him alone.
He a nigga that's gonna go the extra mile, bro.
Yeah. You don't want fighting. You don't want fighting. You might be surprised.
Naturally funny.
Look, like you
that nigga
might want
alone.
to fight him, and you might be surprised if you get your ass whooped.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't think because the little nigga is little that he won't whoop
Yeah,
your
that-
ass. Ain't that right, Rob?
You know him?
Fast, brother.
Ain't that right, Rob? I seen you
They
shadow
come fast,
boxing
brother.
before you came in today.
Nah, I don't got
I seen you shadow boxing.
Yo,
You like, I got something for
Yo,
Wiz
his
today.
thing today.
Yeah.
He said, I got something for Wiz. He Paulo
Burn.
Santo being shit.
I like to say,
No, I see you on your corner and
City now.
start throwing your shadow boxing. I see you putting them together. It's all right, though, brother. I believe you.
Rob
I like that
Marciano.
shit, dog.
That shit smell good though.
It did,
Like
man.
no, these niggas, they interrupted me. They had they moment over there. They bitting about the Roscoe Jenkins John, but I did Paulo Santo, the whole, all the brothers. You know what I'm saying?
We need a little sage.
And in the shop, you know what I mean? Because you got to get I'm hot motherfucker. You gotta get them evil spirits up off you, man. Straight up. But anyway. That was a quick little topic, you know what I mean? Nobody chiming about that shit. I really wanted y'all to chime in because, like, I was flying off the hip with that shit. I thought somebody was going to chime in that had way more information than us about this shit, you know what I mean? But that shit was the funniest shit. Like, them niggas, I salute y'all niggas, you know what I mean? And I hope y'all see ClingKingz and salute us too one day.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like real shit.
ClingKingz gonna be big.
Like real shit.
ClingKingz gonna be big.
Oh yeah, you know what? I want to go here though, because you know what? We normally we jumped around a little bit. We got to give a rest in peace to the great Bill Russell.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
We talking about shit. Rod
I wasn't even gonna say nothing, brother.
Rod, no, you always ridicule me.
I
You
wasn't
always
gonna say
ridicule
nothing,
me in my pink shit, man.
I
It's all
wasn't
right.
gonna say nothing. I actually complimented Junior. I said this shit was
So
coordinated.
yeah, we want to give rest in peace to Bill Russell, man.
It's
The great
cool.
Bill Russell.
It's cool.
Don't come matching again, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, Bill Russell,
Rest in
man.
peace, Bill Russell.
Yeah.
One of the greatest player coaches that ever existed in the game. You know what I'm saying? Won 11 championships in 13 years.
Yeah.
8 straight. Now, mind you, he wasn't playing when the motherfucking Wolves was running. That's
But you know what?
But-
Hold on. You know what I gotta say to that? You only can play in the era that you
Let's
in.
play
I was
it.
about to say that, bro.
So he
That's
dominated
player.
the era he was in.
He
played
dominated
against
the era.
He dominated Will.
No, Will. He ain't dominate no goddamn Will.
He got like 2
Crazy
rings over
little
Will.
motherfucker.
He got 2 rings over
He
Will.
got way more. He got about.
No, I know
goddamn,
not
he got 11
the
of them
calculation of rings, but I'm talking about when Wilt was playing, he got 2 rings.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Those
I wouldn't say dominant.
All I'm gonna say
I
is-
wouldn't say dominant.
I wouldn't say that
He
either.
did all right. He did all right.
Yeah.
All I know is Bill
I
Russell
don't-
dominated his era. The era that you play, you can't help when
Yeah,
you're
you
born.
play when you play.
You're born when you're born.
Mhm. First black coach. He was the first black coach. He was the first player coach while he was still playing the game. He was a coach. You know what I'm saying?
I know
And he was an activist. You know what I mean for the civil rights movement. You know what I mean? He was a big activist for the civil rights movement, along with people like Medgar Evers, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You know what I mean, and all the rest of those guys, Malcolm X and all them guys. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He
that's
was-
love.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
he
yeah.
wants to do.
You giving out
You know what I'm saying?
tutelage.
You know what I mean?
Giving out tutelage.
Yeah. Listen, man,
Good job.
that nigga's, no matter what, you gotta have him top 10.
Sure.
Gotta have him top 10.
Right.
I mean, what can you
No,
do?
fucking right.
Top 10 out.
You don't like his top 10?
Yeah.
Bill Russell not top
That's a
10?
little strong. I like him, but that's a little strong.
Bill got
No.
a little
First,
strong.
remember
10,
the catalog of rings he got.
It's the ring.
I understand that, man. But top 10, like
Man, that talks louder than words. That talks louder than stats, bro.
I'm saying he played who he played, but at the end of the day, if you had to pick 10 people to pick a team, come on, bro.
I would pick.
You know he wasn't running the Wolves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When
But
you
I'm
gotta
saying-
start putting him in the number category now, come on, now you
You only
can
can play when you played.
I'm
man.
saying
Your
winning
era's
this-
your era.
The
Yeah.
winningest
But
nigga.
to put him in top
Got
10,
it.
come on, man. I like him a little. Come on.
Like,
Bill Russell makes a lot of people top 10. At least 80% of the fucking people that that sportscasters that I watch.
Yeah, I mean, because
Bill Russell in there.
a lot of nostalgia to it. I'm not.
Yeah.
gonna-
Alrighty,
you
good.
sound
That's
crazy.
a good one.
I mean, I know I'm going to sound crazy by saying that, but come on, if you had to pick 10 to run, come on, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
Bill
Russell-
wouldn't be there.
You know, Bill's not there.
My top 2
Brains
says.
and all, he
Yeah.
ain't there. He can coach something, but he ain't hitting that court.
Yeah, my top 2 centers might be Akeem Olajuwon and motherfucking
Diesel.
Come on, man,
Jabbar.
Shaq,
You know what I mean?
I'm going
Shaq.
Diesel.
Yeah, I'm going on them 3.
Diesel.
I'm going them 3.
And I don't know why
Shaq.
you didn't say Shaq first.
Yeah, Shaq in the door.
Cause you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar going first.
I understand the nostalgia behind the
Kareem
name, bro.
Abdul-Jabbar, he was running with the Wolves. You understand me?
But Shaq's a different.
Green was running
Shaq's
with the Wolves.
different breed. I love.
Yeah,
Green
that
to
big
death,
motherfucker was like the most athletic big man that I ever seen. You know what I'm saying?
going with
That nigga.
Shaq though.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
going
Big
Shaq
Diesel,
number
Big-
one.
Big
you know what I
Diesel,
mean? But I'm just saying,
He's
Diesel.
not doing nothing with him. Shaq in his prime
You
and Green
crazy
in his
nigga?
prime. Come on, man. I don't know, man.
Shaq is boss.
Hakeem, you see what Hakeem Olajuwon used to do to Shaq? He make Shaq look like a goddamn fool. Now tell me I'm lying.
Shaq was a young boy.
Tell me I'm lying.
He was a young boy, but no, wait.
Shaq was a fucking monster at that time.
I know, but I'm saying
Shaq's
like,
a
well,
problem.
the older you get, you start learning a little bit more.
Man.
Man.
Yeah.
Test, bro. He ain't get to no test yet. At that
Nah.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Kareem is not built the same way. What you call it was built? Olajuwon.
I like.
He was taller, but he was like
I'm
more
talking about
lanky.
solid.
He was
That's what
lanky.
I'm saying. That ain't gonna match up well with Shaq, brother.
Yeah, man.
Who, Kareem?
Finesse. Yeah, that finesse game would have been.
But Kareem, I'm coming into a good conversation.
That finesse game would have been.
Well, I heard Hakeem Olajuwon. He finessed the fuck out of Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
He gave Shaq the
Finesse
ropes.
them all.
He could shoot.
Finesse them all.
He could do everything. Baseline, all that.
Yeah, everything.
I hear it, bro, but
Now we're talking about
Post play killer.
which one was the Lakers? What's his name again? We was just talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Hell yeah.
the creator of the hook shot.
Not he wasn't the creator, but he
He mastered the hook shot.
yeah.
That's like Floyd with the shoulder roll.
He would have had Shaq somewhere else.
No,
Yeah.
tripping, bro.
Shaq is a powerful
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what you need to do.
man.
What are you talking about?
I'm
That's what
going
that
Shaq.
is.
I'm
You
going
gonna finesse
Shaq.
all you want
This is
to.
what see what she
That's
once
no
again.
But yo,
Finesse.
Shaq was a dancing bear though.
Yeah.
It's
That nigga was
I was
nimble
gonna
as
say,
shit.
He was not. He wasn't.
Y'all
just
forget
punching him out.
Y'all forget that Shaq can move.
Yeah.
And he can handle the rock.
He was
That's
running. Yo, he
cool,
was
though.
running breaks. He ran.
That nigga-
now,
You're magic.
Jesus Christ,
That nigga can run
Hey,
the
Benny.
That nigga can run the court.
Do we gotta bring
Shaq
Hakeem
was running the
Olajuwon
court.
That's
back?
what I'm trying to tell these
Do
niggas.
we gotta bring Hakeem Olajuwon back?
Yeah,
That's
Are
running the
y'all
court.
crazy?
who everybody went to?
Hakeem showed that
Who everybody
big
go
stuff,
to?
the strong dominance ain't mean nothing.
No.
Who
He
LeBron
got a
go
wig over
to?
Shaq.
Get his post game.
Over the best game,
Yeah,
over
man.
the best team. Orlando
LeBron
Magic
go
was the
to?
best team.
Who
Y'all
LeBron go to
crazy.
get his post
That's what we
game up?
talking about.
So
King.
Hakeem came and shut
Who
that
the
thing
fuck?
down.
Who the
Who was
fuck
it?
go to get his post
Hakeem?
game
It
up?
was
King.
Clyde
Still
Drexler.
go
Yeah.
Shaq. I don't care
Oh,
what
who
y'all say.
Hey, y'all tripping
Sam
right now.
Okay, what y'all
Cassell,
say?
Sam Cassell.
and the bull, my man that's on the Jones with Kenny J. Smith. Yeah,
Pass the ball to Hakeem.
yeah.
Pass the ball to Hakeem. They couldn't stop Anthony Hardaway
At
now.
all.
Pass the ball to
Hakeem is
Hakeem.
not top 10. Shaq is top 10.
Hey, man, Hakeem showed dominance
Blasphemy.
over Soldier.
Shaq is top
Blasphemy.
10.
Y'all
Crazy.
bro.
Blasphemy,
The
dog.
same, yo, you know what?
Y'all tripping
You know what?
right now.
You know what?
Blasphemy.
Tim
dog.
Duncan got his game from Hakeem Olajuwon.
You motherfucker right.
I know that.
Fundamental.
Yeah,
And you
right
see
from the
what he
middle.
did over the
Big
years. Y'all
fundamental.
niggas is crazy. Shaq is great, man. Not to take away nothing
We
from
talking
Shaq.
about
But we're talking about
mono who they
one-on-one Hakeem's gonna get
Hakeem.
it.
No, fuck.
Frank.
Hakeem will get it.
Frank.
Y'all listening? Hakeem will
Big
get Shaq
GD down
one-on-one.
here.
You kidding.
I'll put it
Fried
down.
chicken
He
down.
put him on them blocks and he banging all over his feet, bro.
If
If he get the chance to
You
bang.
gonna get that? You gotta get two.
I tell you right
He's
Yeah.
a
now.
big
to bang.
motherfucker too.
Hakeem ain't got a bang.
We what? First of all, y'all switched the topics real quick. We wasn't even talking
Yeah,
about.
we
We
was
talking
talking
about Kareem. We talking about Kareem. You
And
said-
we,
you talking about Russell, Bill
and we was
Russell.
giving up Bill Russell
Yeah, you
Tommy
gotta jump
for
shit.
his
Come on.
transition.
This is what Bill Russell opened up though. To be a better dominant center. Because he was the first center.
Mhm.
And this is what he opened up. He opened up the type of argument. Everybody wanted to get centers because starting off with Bill Russell, quiet as kept Bill Russell, quiet as kept Will Chamberlain.
Mhm.
You had the Hakeems, you had the Bill Parrish's, what was his name? Bill Parrish, right?
Yeah.
And all of them. You get what I'm saying? Like they
Mhm.
came along after that. You know what I'm saying? And then it changed a little bit. Like the center started changing because we had Hakeem who wasn't all about just dunking. It was about shooting and things like that. Like Bill Russell opened up a lot of argument because he was the definition of a true center, tall, true center that's going to block everything and ram it down your throat. Because Duncan just came apart. You know what I mean? Like they was trying to be Steph Curry's back then.
That's
Then
what
Bill
I
Russell
feel
came.
like every couple years, every little decade or whatever I could break down to, but I feel like it's always going to be a player that's going to change the way everybody play basketball for that time period.
Facts.
For that, it was the centers back then. Then Jordan made shooting guards. Then small forwards had they run with LeBron and KD. Now point guards.
Well,
I said before LeBron.
But don't skip over Magic and Bird because you know they was the first.
He did the
No,
point.
Magic
changed.
No, Magic will forever
Dishing
change
the rock and all that. Like them
He
niggas, that
changed.
nigga Magic children.
Right.
And just to say, like, y'all I'm glad you brought up Magic. I was thinking Sean Kemp. You know what I'm saying?
Sean Kemp was a bad motherfucker.
He was my man.
Yeah.
Real for
Bad
real.
motherfucker.
But he wasn't no magic.
I'm talking about the put your stamp on it so they
wasn't
change.
magic.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Reggie was bad and shit too, but right now they putting a stamp on who changed the 3-pointer is gonna be Steph Curry.
That's stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Because Reggie never made it with the ring.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta give Reggie his homie
Yeah,
because
he
he was the first one popping them tray balls.
Definitely
He was.
Like that was noticeable.
Yeah.
And then Ray
Making that
Allen.
shit- making that shit kind of cool.
Right.
Making that shit kind of cool.
And Ray didn't start off like that. That's
No,
what
I
Ray Allen
don't
said.
even like
Yeah,
when
you
you
settled
get
with
a Ray Allen just
Yeah,
spot up three.
Niggas
He
be
wasn't
forgetting
like
that Ray Allen
that.
actually.
Was banging on niggas. When that
He
nigga came
got
out of
game.
Kentucky,
He got
that
game.
nigga was
That's
on.
remember that.
He's a Shuttlesworth.
He's a Shuttlesworth, nigga.
He
Shit.
didn't get that just from shooting threes.
No, he was really
Nah,
putting
Ray
that
was a
work in.
baller for real.
Yeah, he was balling for real. Niggas just give him that credit for the
That
spot.
nigga
up.
spot.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the spot up in his later career. You know what I mean? But
And it was
that
unstoppable.
nigga, yeah.
I feel like all the great ones. You gotta change
You
your
gotta
game.
transition.
You have
man,
to.
'cause
You
You
nigga,
gotta change those.
you're 6 foot something and you jumping all crazy. You coming down on them bad knees, motherfucker. You got to change something. You know what I'm saying? You coming down on them knees too much. You know what I mean? You got to finesse it a little bit.
I like to say though, to get back to Bill Russell real quick, just to make sure we give him homie. Bill Russell did live a good, long, great life.
Yes, he did.
He
Yes,
did.
he did.
He didn't die young. Bill Russell was 88 years old, I think, or something like that.
88, yeah, 88,
88
89.
years, yeah.
Oh, guess what else we forgot? I know y'all niggas. I don't know, man. Y'all remember the old Star Trek, the old black and white?
Oh, I just seen that.
Ahura, remember Ahura, the
Yeah.
beautiful black woman? She just passed away too.
I never liked Star Trek. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my shit. You know,
The original Star Trek,
the original joint.
I
Yeah,
hated Star Trek.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Kirk and all them.
Yeah, the black babe on them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
See, my
Not the spot,
fourth
no.
my fourth and sixth grade teacher was the same, Miss Dangle, that spoke from out, and she was a crazy Star Trek fan, so I know all about Star Trek. She's got a big Star Trek hanging from the ceiling, with planets and stuff around it. Like, I know. Like my joint, I ain't like the original one that you're talking about. Better than Captain Luke, John Luke Picard and all that.
Okay, you wanted the next
Yeah,
generation.
like I'm
Next generation.
Good one.
That's my shit though.
Next generation.
Yeah, that was my
That was
shit.
the name of that joint, wasn't it? Star Trek
Next
Next Generation.
Generation.
Next generation.
I never liked Star Trek ever.
That's actually all right.
No, but she passed away too. Her name was Ahura on the show. You know what I mean?
Stop calling lady a whore, dog.
But that was her name on the show. But
I
that
don't
was
think that was it. I don't think
How old
it was
was she?
Ahura. She was 89, 88, 89 too.
And that's what I'm think about Bill Russell. He was still going to games. He was still walking. He was in good health. You know what I mean? So
that's how I want to be, though.
he actually lived a good, healthy, long life.
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's yeah. Like that's a blessing right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like growing with, getting basically age.
Yeah, you're getting old. Everybody gets old, but it's how you get old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how you get old matters. You know what I mean? Because if you get old and your body all wrecked up with diseases, you just all fucked up. You know what I mean? And you just don't want to live.
Right.
That's a bad way to die.
That sounds like
You know
a
what I mean?
segue to health right there, baby.
Yeah, segue to health.
Well,
exactly. You know what I mean?
Before we go, we wanted to make sure we touch on there's a difference between dying and transitioning.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And like when you let's say you like, all right, here, I'm gonna give you an example.
I was like,
Let's
you
see
got
your
me a
face.
little fuzzy right
So
now.
this is purely opinionated, but this is me and the brother were talking about, you know what I mean? Your great grandma, great grandfather, whatever, they might, they pass away at a certain age. But remember, we were all young. They were super old. Like they was in their 80s, 90s when they passed away. Like they lived long, good lives, and they wasn't fucked up. Remember, your great grandma knew you. She knew your name and everything. She could still talk to you and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? So what we're saying is everybody is going to expire. Everybody got an expired date, right? Obviously.
Sure.
But like what Wiz was touching on, there's a difference between dying and transitioning, because if you just die an unhealthy, fucked up, miserable John, you know what I mean? Especially let's say at 50 years old or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You just because you ain't take care of your body, whatever the case may be, whatever it may be. And things happen.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, shit happens. But it's a blessing to live that long and still live healthy. In my opinion, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, that's gonna be in everybody's opinion. Everybody want to live.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like everybody know eventually you're gonna go.
Yeah.
But that's what we were saying. Like, there's a difference between having a bad death and transitioning into your next, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stage of life.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? If you have a bad death, like you just wrecked up with diseases and your colon all fucked up, your heart disease,
begging to go.
is I want to die.
Go and shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between motherfuckers that they went peacefully and they sleep. They went peacefully, you know what I mean? They just transition to the next world or next whatever.
And you got to see certain generations that came through your loins. That's a blessing.
Yeah, for sure. You
know what I'm saying?
You can't ask for no more than that, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would love to see two to three generations.
Yeah, that's all you can ask for.
That's what I said. I think that's a unanimous.
That's a huge treat.
Damn, I'm giving out words. Y'all not giving me nothing, man. Y'all not giving me nothing. I didn't read the distorted book I gave I had. Y'all not giving me no credit for shit.
That nigga's in the almanac.
That's right. See, I'm giving you knowledge, bro. You did that.
I heard it. You know what an almanac is?
No, I don't.
It's not the same thing as a thesaurus.
I was thinking that too. I was going to have it.
Almanac, you read and get some words up though.
No, nigga. Almanac is like a geography book, ain't it?
All right, then. You talking about geography, right? What's wrong with niggas, man?
No, you mean genealogy?
It's the same shit. Yo, National Geographic, what they tell you? They tell you the life and history of Africa. We go that job. Am I right or wrong?
You gotta stop, bro.
Hey, man.
You gotta
I know I
stop.
gotta think, man. Listen.
Go ahead.
It ain't right, all right.
Just because
It ain't right, all right.
To me, just because
It
you
ain't
smart
right.
European words doesn't mean you're very smart. You know what I'm saying? I'm smart in black words.
Yo, the
That's
smart
what
and
I'm
European words, though, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga's crazy.
For real.
They ain't gonna argue down about this shit.
Yeah, man.
They got
All
wrong
the way,
two left
man.
shoes.
Nah, but the crazy thing is, who's to say that you wrong, bro?
You get what I'm saying?
Who to say that
Who to
you
say
wrong?
that you
They
wrong?
don't
white people
Do
do
not.
not.
Oh,
Do
you
not.
Who to say that you wrong?
Do not give this nigga none of this shit.
He do got a point though. Who
The
said
almanac is what it is, though.
I'm just saying, I'm tired of this shit.
Who said it had to
Tired
do
of
with
this
it?
shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's been a long time since we did this.
Go ahead.
What is the use of an almanac?
According to Encyclopedia Britannica, an almanac provides data on the rising and setting times of the sun and moon, the phases of the moon, the positions of the planets, schedules of high and low tides, and a register of ecclesiastical.
Thank you, sir.
They still not going to know what the fuck that is.
Who really gives a
Still not
fuck?
going to know what
Yeah.
I'm glad you really do know what that shit
These
means.
are almanacs for the rising sun and the stars. Get out of here, man.
It's called Siri. Hey Siri.
Who
Whatever
cares?
the fuck that album
I don't
that
care. You got some big. Who cares? You got some big British words. You got some British words. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I found this on the web for
Go get something strong. You gotta say your French drink. Nigga here like vous parlez beaucoup.
$2 words.
Parlez vous français,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
How about oui, oui, bonjour.
Yeah.
Man, new drink. Where you at that? Man, pour that nigga up some yak, man.
I ain't drinking no
Let
yak.
that nigga talk some other shit.
I ain't drinking no motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you why.
New drink is going to
On
be
the health
this.
serve.
I got health reasons.
On the health serve. All right, let's talk about it.
Go ahead. Bring us in there,
Man,
man.
you know, he let us in for the segue.
No, what? I'm just segueing from transition from death and transition into your next life, segueing into health. You know what I mean? Brothers and sisters, we got to get our health together, man. I was at the hospital a couple weeks ago. High blood pressure, man. Stage 2, hypertension.
Okay.
Right? That shit ugly, man.
King's disease.
Yeah. No, King's disease is that other shit. Diabetes.
Yeah, no, but King's disease is anything.
Yeah.
When you from doing too much.
You're doing too much of it. You know what I'm saying? You're doing too much of it.
Gout.
Yeah, gout, all that shit.
That's
That shit,
all that shit falls under
all
King's
that
disease.
shit comes under that.
Keep running.
You know what I'm saying? I was at the hospital, man. They told me some very alarming shit. And I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't no good, man. Like, I was like, man, I really got to get my health together. You know what I mean? What scared me the most, you know what I mean? Just Wiz being Wiz. They said your dick can stop working. And that would be shocking to me. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't hear nothing else.
No, I mean,
He didn't hear shit else. He didn't hear nothing else. He didn't hear none of the rest of the dialogue. As soon as she said that shit, it was all like
That nigga ain't here hard
the
to try
Charlie Brown noise and shit.
hey, I don't know what y'all dick mean to y'all, but my dick mean everything to me. Big or little it is. You know what I mean?
With a bullet in your head, it was over.
Yeah, gotta go. I'm ready to die. My dick stopped working. I'm ready to die.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
I'm ready to die. I
Everything
don't want to live no more.
Be all over it.
Fuck that.
You do too. Early morning Wednesday.
Yeah. But
go ahead, I'm listening.
no, it's a real shit, man. They I was in there getting examined for about 12, 13 hours, man. That shit was disturbing to me. I'm not really a big fan of the hospital, you know what I mean? So it took a lot for me to take my ass anywhere near that motherfucker.
For 12 hours?
Yeah, man, they took blood, CAT scan, fuck else they did, man.
We gotta check this nigga for
X-ray.
a
I was about to say, nigga, you might
Shit, I'm radiating right now.
You might got a motherfucking chip in you, nigga.
Yeah.
You gotta make your name.
12 hours is a long ass time.
I was there for a while, man.
Marking the base off of
You shooting too, I got you. You fucking with me, you fucking with
Yeah,
the
man.
best.
On a serious side note, that shit's real though. Niggas gotta take care of their health, man.
Yeah, for
You
sure,
gotta-
man. Like we gotta
do
really
better
clean that
things.
shit the fuck up. You know what I mean? I commend my brother right here. He been hitting the track, you know what I mean? And I commend you for
You
hitting
got a Nike program going on right now. I'm almost positive. Anytime a nigga is that religious, just out of nowhere hitting the track, he got a Nike program coming up with some shit. He
Man,
this nigga trying to
You got-
do
what hit me was my personal time clock. I said, you know what? I'm looking a little husky around certain areas. You know what I mean? Yeah, ain't nothing worse than when you in the mirror. After you got finished a nice session.
Yeah.
You in the mirror, you sipping your juice or your clip or your drink, whatever you choose.
Whatever you choose.
And you looking down at your boy, but you gotta still kind of look over a little bit more. You like, something ain't right, baby.
Come on, bro.
That shit got personal for him.
I can tell you what the fuck is going on in the front. I'm just saying, I did not realize that niggas really just go like, I don't know. I never had.
You never had to.
That's what I'm saying. I never noticed.
You always been a
niggas
slim
ever
nigga.
looked at it and just be like,
Well, also, on some real shit, though, I felt like I was sluggish. I'm tired all the time. I'm eating. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't doing nothing to combat this shit.
yeah.
And then, let's be 100. Vanity's a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already short.
Yeah.
I can't be the short fat nigga.
Yeah.
That ain't sexy.
There you go. I'm a short fat nigga.
That ain't that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I can't do that. So you know what I mean? I heard the John.
I'm a dork.
You know what I mean? But also, before you go, also, and I gotta say this. Also, I wanted to make sure, my girl took the same steps because, she wasn't feeling quite right, health wise. I'm like, yo, you gotta get up and do something. But I can't say it if I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? So I had to put that foot forward. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Let's get a clean for doing what you say and being a good fucking leader.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Because you just talking that shit, ain't walking that shit.
Exactly.
Then you ain't talking. You ain't doing nothing but talking. You know what I'm saying?
Since we on health, I myself high blood pressure, and
I don't think that's the right term to say. You caught out. They ain't like that.
I'm high myself.
He riding with British words. Get
world.
He riding with British words again.
I'm a slave in North America. You live in high royalty in England. Drinking imported French. You gotta stop. Yeah. Bonjour. We bonjour. So anyways, right?
Go ahead, bro.
Unlike the difference between me and Wiz, you've been fighting for a while and you've been handling your business.
Yeah.
And it just came to me. And I'm kind of like gawking about it, at the right word. Wiz.
Gawking is when you see a bad bitch go by and you like this.
I'm talking about
By the way, he be like right there. Right there. And he be like, what be on it? He be on it. Right there, bro. You was like gawking. You would have just switched that one door, dog. You was right there.
This is we need to write this right over.
You gotta stay with my team, though, man.
I was with you.
I know, but stay with me, though.
I'm with you, bro. My fault, bro.
Tap the table, let her vibe. I know what you're talking about.
I ain't even say that. He gave that shit up, bro. You was close, though.
Hey, yo, I tend to make my own words up.
Oh, we know.
There's a song, I'm gonna change the song of my own words. This is something I got in my ears.
Snacks bad.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm with you, dog. We
That's
say
what I
that
do.
they right, dog. These British ass words.
You want to say everything in caption.
Yeah.
So anyways, right? I'm sulking about it.
I'm sulking about it.
Did I say that one right?
Yeah, you
good. So I got GED, man. I got something good enough to get me to keep working and shit. I'm a brute. A start. I'm a man of honor. You know what I mean? Not many words, but it's, I get my point across. So I'm in the crib moping a little bit. I know I said that one right. I'm like, Shan, I'm sick. Since them sons caused this season, I'm sick, man. I'm fucked up. You know what I mean? And we had a conversation. You know what I mean? Don't let it defeat you. Even Have hit me too. Mm-hmm. Talk about Have. Don't let it defeat you. And
shout out to Have at the gym. I see you, nigga.
Yeah,
always at the track getting it in. Yeah,
that's what he was saying. All y'all saying the same fucking thing. You know what I mean? Don't let it defeat you. In his words, I never knew you to be weak. I never knew you to be defeated by something. You know what I mean? And y'all words the same thing. You know what I mean? You gave a homie to your cousin, which is Ronnie. That
he got his shit down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, with me is I just got I'm getting adjusted to it. I don't like it because I look at myself as a man of valor. Good word, right?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Physical man. You know what I'm saying? And I would think nothing would defeat me. Like I always say I got an immune system strong as an ox, but obviously what I'm putting inside my system is
you got the King's disease. That's all you just got. King's
disease, whatever. You know what I mean? But this is for me. This is my story. How I feel about it. You know what I mean? I fucked myself up somewhere down the line, and I just want to get it right. You know what I mean? So I'm getting up out of it. I got brothers with me. I got brothers that's not here with us at this moment, but they're here, you know what I mean, and giving me texts every day saying, bro, what you doing? This nigga hit me up. Yo, did you set your appointment up? You know what I mean? Wiz hit me up. You set your appointment up. My mom hit me up. She set your appointment up. My girl woke me up. She set your appointment up. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's crazy. Like, it's fucking me over. But everything will be good because I got good folk around me, and I'm a strong level-minded person. You know what I mean? So
get the napkin. It's coming.
Yeah. No, it's not good.
It took me a little second. I ain't catching it.
Niggas is crazy. Niggas is shooting. You can tell them all purpose. They put it right so like that. No, we even shooting all around.
Going around the table, bro. Nobody's safe at this point.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe. You already know.
Yeah. That King's disease is serious, man. I'm just telling you. The Esco shit, that nigga put it out there. But that's what I said, from just doing too much. He's saying from, nonstop partying, or you just out on the block and you just not taking care of yourself. Because you just vibing off on your vibe. I'm here. But then next thing you know, you look up, you 40, you 39, you 35. You're like, I ain't that old, but god damn, I feel
fucked up, dog. Like, why I feel lethargic all the time?
Yeah, you got to
combat that shit. Like, why, seriously, man. The biggest thing is my dick not working. That's it.
Whatever inspiration you need to get this shit right is always what you need.
That scares me.
Shit, I gotta do it for any nigga, dog.
It's two things. This is where I love to death. Is pussy and money. Love them two things. I love them. I don't want to part ways with neither one of them at no time.
I can dig it.
At no time.
Yeah, I can dig it.
That's what the whole thing is for.
What Smoke you say? I'm born by the pussy, I'm gonna die by it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the health thing right there. Man.
Yeah, man, that's necessary, man.
But we had to get that out, man. Like, ain't nobody trying to, point no fingers at you or nothing. But motherfuckers, especially us being fucking black, man, we already got a whole bunch of shit in our motherfucking system that's hereditary from going back to the slavery days. They even fed our folks all this fucking pork and all this secondhand shit.
No, don't slander. Don't slander.
Yeah, you skinny motherfucker. You probably got gout right now, motherfucker.
I'm the only nigga over here that don't got no fucking health.
It was because of the pork, huh?
Keeping me good. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Fuck, you wake up with swollen ankles and shit, talking about your ankles hurting.
Listen, brother.
Yeah, that's gout.
No, I just think we all at that age where you start realizing and trying to get my shit together.
Yeah,
got to, man. Like, and don't be afraid to go to the hospital. Yo, like, my phobia from the hospital comes from something different. I swear they killed my mother in the hospital. You know what I mean? So I be scared to death to go to the hospital. Last time I went to the hospital before this time, I went on Facebook Live and was on that month about 2 hours.
Recording yourself?
Yes. I thought they was trying to kill me.
They was going to assassinate you in there, brother?
Yeah, I got good organs other than that bad blood pressure.
Other than that bad blood pressure.
Yeah, I got good organs.
You be alright if you go to a British hospital. Though.
Yeah, they gonna take care of it.
Bonjour, motherfucker.
You want some wine?
Yeah. But remember I used to be on my side with grape shit?
Yeah,
They be like, yo, you drinking? That's when we was back in our Henny bag real heavy. I'm like, I ain't drinking that shit. I come through with a vicious bottle of wine.
You did.
You know what I mean? I had some wine. I had about 2-3 bottles of wine. And then I let people taste. I like, everybody taste it. You know what I mean?
Just try something new, nigga.
Yeah. Do something new.
Niggas always do the same old shit.
Drink fucking Coke 900. I want to drink Coke 900 all their life. It's St. Baptist. I don't call it St. I call it St. Baptist. I transition, man.
You got one nigga that
I
said.
transition.
One nigga said, I don't drink that shit.
No, I don't. Remember?
No, he said, I ain't gonna mention no name. Nigga said, I don't drink that Douce. I don't drink that old shit. Give me the edge. I don't drink that shit y'all talking about. I want the rock gut shit. Some nigga we know this. Some niggas don't want to try something. I said, no.
I'm gonna say this. And we bear witness. Was you there? I told you this shit. Was you there?
I was there for that one.
Listen, the nigga said he got offered a whole bottle. Of course, they had a case of juice. They had a whole case.
Hold on. Yeah, turn it. We don't.
They had a case.
So we ain't got nothing.
He gave him the Douce, right? He gave him a whole bottle. Said, yeah, bust that over. Said, I don't want none of that shit. He pulled the whole, Easy Jesus.
Wow.
I said,
gotta try new things in life.
I looked at you. Remember, I looked at you.
Damn,
I looked at you. I said, you hear this nigga? I said, look at nigga.
How old is this? Like recent shit?
A couple years ago.
About a couple years ago.
You got nigga, nigga that don't want to try a filet mignon. They rather get a cheesesteak every day. I don't cheesesteak bowl.
Yeah. And he only want it from Jim's. He want it from the pop.
Yeah.
Nigga don't want no Jim's.
He want a slim poppy joint.
Oh, they ain't the real cheesesteak. Poppy got the real cheesesteak.
2 slabs. One slab on each side of the cup.
Yeah, they give you horse meat.
Yeah, $3.50.
Yeah, $3.50.
You bite in his number of mayonnaise.
Listen, first
mayonnaise and bread. Pop don't gut the roll.
Listen, no
Poppy store cheesesteak y'all want on right now, man.
nigga, that's horse meat.
You bought that Poppy store cheese?
Let me ask you this. I'm gonna be honest. Let me ask you this. How much?
I still fuck with Chinese food too. Y'all tripping?
I still eat Chinese food. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Y'all tripping?
You got
You
good
get your little
motherfucking
mayonnaise
system,
and all
man. You
that?
better stop eating
I
that
get
nasty shit.
I'm gonna get your man.
Oh,
Listen,
I eat
When
breakfast shit.
you
too.
go to the store and buy a steak,
Yeah, you know what I'm
steak
saying?
costs. Hold on, listen to this. How much
What
steak costs?
kind of steak? There's different
All right.
kind of steak, bro.
Because cheesesteak supposed to be ribeye or sirloin.
Yeah.
All right, how much that shit costs when you go to the store?
Steak them.
Now,
Hold on, no. How much a ribeye costs at the store?
I don't know.
$19, $20?
It depends on the pound.
Huh? $10 a pound? $10, $15 a pound?
Yeah, somewhere about that.
And you mean to tell me you remember the Poppy Jones? You was getting the $2.50 cheesesteaks and a soda.
Hold on.
They buying both.
Now Sunday adding up.
They
Now
buying
a
both.
ribeye costs about back in them times still costs about $8-9 a pound. Smoke, you would know you a chef. Walk with me, brother. And you eat that cheesesteak shit that costs $2.50, $5. It's $5 now for cheese at the Poppy. That ain't no motherfucking ribeye.
Nah.
That they getting that shit from the horse stable down the bottoms.
But hold on.
You understand me? They getting them motherfuckers. They getting that horse meat shit over there. I ate it for a lot of years. I ain't eating that shit.
So you eat chicken from the supermarket too?
No.
No?
You lying.
Yeah, you lying, nigga.
Boy, I seen it.
Nothing more needs to be said.
I tell you one thing, you make me spit my
You rest in peace. You rest in peace.
We gonna go to prayer. We go problem.
Only thing I'm gonna say is,
Yo, if you ain't gonna eat them pocket store cheesesteaks or chicken wings from the supermarket, half the shit in the supermarket you might not eat either.
So you
We was
said
just talking about this.
we all gonna die.
Exactly, bro.
We all gonna die.
No. Unless you grow that shit yourself or farm the shit yourself, you
I'm
never
gonna tell you though what I
and I
don't
wanna
eat.
add that. I'm gonna give you that. And I wanna add the fact
I'm gonna
that
clean it up, fellas.
I'm gonna add the fact that niggas wonder why we got the King's disease. Eat Poppy cheesesteak.
Look at this motherfucker. Look, you ain't wanna reach.
Just dump it all in there.
Look, that's some lazy shit. And don't you bring that little motherfucker. Don't you bring that little motherfucker out here no more.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good
First
point.
of all,
Hold on.
Pinky, don't chastise me.
You know, why I was thinking peanut. He said, I don't like that name.
Yeah, I don't like
They
that.
don't bring
Yeah,
that
I don't
little
like
motherfucker out
that.
here no more.
Don't you shoot that little motherfucker.
Don't shoot that little motherfucker no more.
See, I was gonna leave him on camera and all that shit. I was gonna let shit shine.
Ah, fuck that. We ClingKingz, baby.
You got to bring it to
Yeah,
your
what is
money.
Motherfucker dying already.
It's noted. Dog. I'm
Ah,
just trying to
man.
You know, right here.
How bad was your computer?
Yeah, plug that up, guys.
How bad was your computer?
Wait, that joint not on?
What you mean? We still running, right?
Yeah, we're running.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We had a little glitch in the matrix. You understand me?
Yeah. We're going to not only use my other phone.
Yeah, we had a little glitch
You
in the matrix.
can't die in the middle of fucking taping.
The joint right there.
Your John, right where?
Yeah.
The outlet right there.
Well, hold up. I got the update, John.
Somebody give him a box real quick. As a matter of fact,
I got
put
you.
him on look. I got a fast charge. Jesus.
You got a box?
I got the fast charger right in the trunk, man. I mean, right in the passenger seat car. Yeah, do something. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but
Jesus Christ, Mother Mary Joseph.
Yeah.
I
Here
told
on
you.
out is fire.
I told you you was right shit in the beginning. He told me he got a 12 series. And his shit dying.
I got a 12, my man. I don't know what you got. You still T-Mobile. Android.
Android. I was gonna make the transition, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
The computer ain't charged in the box.
Yeah, I was gonna make the
Well,
transition.
where's your computer at? Your computer charged up?
Nah, just go to what's next? Grab the keys. Right in the passenger. Straight in.
I was going to make the transition.
Fast charger right in the trunk, right in the passenger seat.
I was scared.
Yeah, because I want to move on. But I want everybody to be here, man. We got listen, ladies and gentlemen. We have a technical difficulty. The nigga don't want to listen. What it boils down to, but we'll fix that next time. You know what I'm saying? We still trying to get better and better. I know y'all got to bear with us.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, we trying. You know what I mean? Some sound shit don't go the way you wanted to go. You know, nigga don't want to listen. So shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
See how quick we tossed you underneath the bus, brother?
What happened now? You fucking with
Rob,
me?
do that, Rob, because he about to draw. He about to go first. I told you. No, Rob, please. He about to go first the whole thing.
No, I'm not.
Somebody stop him. It ain't gonna fit over there.
Right
It ain't gonna fit over there. You won't listen.
Man, look, I'm sitting down. You do. You calling
It's not gonna fit in there. It's no room. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, man, fuck that. I ain't gonna do
It's not gonna
that.
fit.
I'm done. That's what my moving on today.
You won't listen.
The nigga said I'm not doing nothing. Fucking done.
Them niggas gonna start running.
It won't fit.
I'm not doing nothing.
Nigga won't listen.
No.
Niggas always rumble.
This brings me to the next conversation now. This brings me to
New drink.
we're gonna talk about people that want instant gratification. You know what I mean? Like instant gratification is a motherfucker, right?
Yes,
We want to say, because all right, we got our little situation, we try to make it do right, you know what I'm saying? But we understand shit builds.
Mm-hmm.
You can't expect to be, top 10. You got to get there.
You gotta crawl before you walk.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you got motherfuckers in the world that just want shit to come to them just cause. You know what I'm saying? So
right on their lap.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get into the trucking industry, you want to be the man. I want to be making $5,000 a week, but nigga, you just started, pimp.
Yeah, you ain't even get your miles.
You know what I'm saying? Be happy you got your driver's license and the CDL. You want to be the the best driver. You want to be Dale Earnhardt because you get into the you know what I mean? You get into the drag racing and shit.
Mario and
relax. You know what I'm saying? Like just learn the game first. Learn the skill of racing before you decide to want to be one of the top tier niggas. You know what I'm saying? And just because you want to race it too, don't think you on that level.
No, you're not on that level. You know what that's called?
Go ahead.
What is it called?
Building your catalog.
Ooh, facts.
Okay.
That's called building your catalog.
Yeah.
Now, once you build your catalog, now you can attain some of those accolades.
Ooh, talk to him.
That you so desire. These are British words.
Yo, I knew you was gonna bring that shit back.
I bring it right back.
In my mind, that's how shit helped. And he did it anyway. The flag never going up.
I'm the Eminem of the game. Yeah, I'm shooting myself before I let you shoot me. Yeah, cheddar bobbed, nigga. No, but you got to build your catalog. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Build your fucking catalog and get those accolades that you desire. You know what I'm saying? Without that, basically shooting in the fucking dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I know you want to be mentioned with the Michael Jacksons and the Michael Jordans and the Mike Tysons and the LeBrons and the Kobe's and the all these great people. What is it? Al Pacino, Denzel.
You was featured in a couple little movies.
Yeah, you did the.
And now all of a sudden, no saying nobody.
No.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying nobody. I'm just
Absolutely.
mentioning. You did a movie or two,
Right.
and I'm talking about stars, whatever. I'm talking about major stars. But you think you're supposed to be equal to Denzel?
Yeah.
Al Pacino, like that nigga Al Pacino. You can't never forget the Godfather.
Yeah.
That's monumental classic shit.
Yeah.
But you did a little taping, John, and you think you like, yo, ain't nobody mentioning my one. You know what I mean? Now,
You think you deserve the same accolades?
You because you did Carlito's Way too. You think you the shit now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? And you got to work and you got to build this shit up. You understand?
Yeah, but you know what I think it is, though?
Go ahead.
I think it's honestly because of the way that today is shaping now. Everything right now is kind of fucking instant.
For
So a
sure.
lot of those, I would say like some old heads is now thinking the same thing, the same way these young boys are thinking too, but they used to getting shit like right here, right now. I mean, we get that way too, but we used to wait for shit all the fucking time. But right now, nigga, if I gotta wait 3 minutes for anything, I don't want that shit.
For a cell phone,
Right, anything. Like, but we used to waiting was not that bad back in the day. But now, since we used to getting shit like right here, right now, like if I wanted a hoagie or some shit or whatever the fuck, whatever kind of food I wanted, I could Instacart it or fucking
exactly go right in phone.
Uber, you know what I mean?
Let me
fuck you want.
But let me add this. Let me hold on. Let me add this though, because I definitely agree with what you're saying. But I'm saying, let's just say I'm talking about like maybe the chef.
Mm-hmm.
He just started out cooking. Now he want to be known with Gordon Ramsay again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's exactly what I'm talking about, though. It's the same mindset, though. The same way, because you looking at everything's supposed to be that way, though.
I don't get it.
No, I'm not saying that is.
I know.
Thinking.
I'm just saying I
don't
don't get it. Like, even if you still have that kind of mentality, you still have to have the mentality. I have to put in some fucking work in. I have to put in some work. You know what I mean?
I mean,
because
who you are.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, I agree. I thoroughly agree with you because sometimes I get like that, right?
Right.
But who you are and how you handle situations is gonna bring that in your way.
Mm-hmm.
You still will have to have some patience because you just can't just come in and think you're gonna bump somebody out the water. Like they got it's a shame the way the system is set up. If somebody's failure is your game.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So well, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose.
Somebody win, somebody got to lose. So if you got all that work in you and you got the paperwork to back you, then I'm talking for myself at this moment. You got the paperwork to back you, but you're starting from the bottom. You gotta know that you're starting from the bottom. You gotta not settle and not be comfortable, but understand. You get what I'm saying? So once you start to moving up and they see like, oh, okay. He did say he got this. This is why he understand. This is fast. This is all I was getting. This is why. This is you. Oh, you got it already. Yeah, I done this. Like they handed me something. I'm giving a new situation.
Yeah.
And they was like,
I pulled my razor out.
Do you think you can handle that?
I pulled my razor out.
Okay, cool.
I pulled my razor out.
Go ahead.
I'm about to cut some motherfucking body.
The razor's out. Hold on. This is a whiz, man.
Now, nuances whiz.
Yeah, that's why I can think of the one that Ross said earlier.
In
a couple podcasts ago. Yeah, nuances of whiz.
Now, like I always give homie to Dodge because Dodge is our base.
Dodge City.
A lot of spitters in Dodge. A lot of good.
Can I just interject real quick? I just want to ask one question. Why do y'all call it Dodge City? I don't know why.
I have no idea why.
I know why.
Go ahead.
It's actually Dodge City is actually a game.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's a game. And down here, there was a store. If I think it was.
Keep going.
Oh, this came. I was for it though.
Yeah.
The smoke.
I'm glad you was there, bro.
The smoke.
I'm glad you was there, bro.
So with that being said, it was a store. Like my mom used to take me to the store all the time when I was young. I used to live on Main Street when I first moved out here. They had the best tuna and chicken hoagie.
Snacks.
So I'm there.
Now he wondering why his shit to the roof.
Yo, see,
He ain't missing a solid yet.
See, yo,
Can't even get a solid thing.
so there was this game. I think it was it wasn't Pac-Man because it wasn't the Dodge City. I think it was ping pong or something. But it was a game there. You know what I mean? And that's where they got the name Dodge City from. You know what I mean? Yeah. For sure.
I've never heard this story.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, somebody back me up.
I've never heard the story. Like I said, I've been living out Dodge since I was 14 years old. I've never heard the story. But I still don't know why it was called.
Yeah.
It's just something that I've heard.
I just always heard this
so
shit.
Anybody that know or have another story like Snacks, give us the details and where you heard it from. I still don't know.
Everybody said
I'll be honest, I still don't know.
Everybody gonna have their own.
Yeah, I still don't know.
The comments of Blaze Break is coming. I got my razors out. I got 2 of them out.
But anyways,
two Blade Wiz.
I was cut off. I was cut for that. And that was a good cut.
No.
When you have the potential to rise and the employer sees it, they will give you that time to rise. When is your time? You know what I mean? If you ain't that person, if you ain't got that potential, you ain't gonna never rise. They're gonna give you a chance, but they expect you to fail anyway. But back to what he was saying, you have to be patient being at the bottom in order to rise. To go off what Rod was saying, because I was definitely going to say something before Rod did it, and then Rod said it, and I'm going to piggyback off of it. There was a point in time in life where as though we had to wait for the phone call to come on the landline. That just took a lot of patience. You know what I'm saying? Now we get to something real fast by this phone. And that's why these people move so fast. You can gain fast on your own if you got the potential, the work ethic, the willpower and all that. But that goes into everything. Even if you ain't gonna gain it fast, you still gotta have it.
All right, now that you wrap, before you go, because I want to add to what he's saying, but also give the clarity too. Because you can gain on your own. You can obviously people do it all the time. The point I was trying to make is you still Wiz, you got to build your catalog. Just because you're gaining, like remember real quick, because this will make everybody understand, especially the youngest watching. Like Lil Durk said, "I'm the new Chicago Jay-Z," right? That's a small bar, but Durk has made his bones. He got a nice catalog. He's building.
To say that.
To whoever even say that means he has to have a backing behind it. And for Hov not to respond, he said, I like that. That's cool. Because he's not no new nigga just with 2 songs talking shit.
Somebody
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Now, here they go. Dodge. A lot of spitters.
This nigga been having his brains off with Dodge. I can't wait to the Dodge.
No, lot of spitters in Dodge. A lot of fire niggas in Dodge that spit that shit. And I watched the Joint last week. You know what I mean? I was out of commission. I was abroad. I was abroad. Snacks. You want to be mentioned with the Marcus and the Marvies and the Garveys and all that. I'm noticing that. Now, can I ask you this? Do you believe your catalog is as big as a Bags, a Buff, a Fast Lane? Do you think that you should be mentioned amongst these guys?
No, I don't. I'm glad that you said that.
I like that young fella.
See, we did last week
because I was going to chew the fuck up and you said otherwise.
No, see,
I like you for that. I like you for that.
I'm a modest man. Right? And when older likeness is striking when I leave, I was a liar. Yeah. Right? So listen, that's me, part of me being Snacks.
Right.
You're gonna miss me. If you're not, you're not.
All right.
But I mean, my man gonna think that because I like to be told. I like to what's the fucking word? I like to boast and brag any of the fucking way.
Yeah, for sure. That's
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I was thinking I was the best before I even started making new material.
You're supposed to.
You know what I'm saying? But when I came off that horse, when I came off of that arrogant and ignorance, you know what I'm saying? I noticed like I had to add to my catalog in order to at least be mentioned. Everything he said, yo, but Snatch got the song that's coming out that took me way back to down the memory lane. The stat, like you said, this song's gonna be a monumental mark for you. This one right here is like a mark for you. That was said, and it was out of his mouth. And you ain't talked to him yet about that. You know
the Joan you laid.
My man Joan.
All right, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like that. Regardless if it was a coincidence, regardless of what it was, I know that I'm not going to be mentioned amongst them. You know what I'm saying? I know the motherfuckers say, yo, Snacks got some bars, but as far as making music catalog, no, I'm not. You know what I mean? I wasn't even expecting to be mentioned. I just wanted to hear his best 5. You get what I'm saying? And the way Hasid's delivered it, it was perfect to me because it was like DJ Effin and Nori or Gillian Wallow. You get what I'm saying? But it was my real character that he was using. So I just want to hear you up in that joint. I just want to hear the 5. But fuck it, we're gonna flow together. We're gonna get this out of him. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't have enough out there. No, I don't.
I'm glad you did that.
But niggas know. niggas know.
You got your razor right.
The nigga is very petty on his fucking story.
Listen. If you didn't say what you said, I was gonna cut you every which way but loose.
No, you can't cut me. I can only cut myself for a person to open it up and get in there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody can cut me.
Your razor was out.
My man.
Your razor
you know
was
out.
What
I'm saying? So with that being said, no. I know for sure. I know. No. Niggas know I got bars, but for far as catalog wise, no.
But you know, to jump off of that for just 1 second, we'll keep the same joint real quick. Just like you know, Kev Hart, they had a picture with Kev, Chris Rock, and Dave Chappelle.
Right.
And Kevin Hart, in my opinion, worked his way up to be in that conversation with them niggas.
He worked his ass off.
You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't instant gratification.
And the crazy thing is, I don't even think this nigga's that funny.
I don't think he's that funny.
He played, but what he did was he knew what character can fit in whatever pocket he wanted to put it in.
And he stayed in there, he worked that.
And he hit that shit while I was hot.
Yes, he did.
Look, when he got hot, he was every fucking word, bro.
He was.
The number one most selling comedic is Eddie Murphy. He's second to Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
That's that.
But like instantly though.
I'm talking about that.
Kevin Hart?
Yes.
How you knock Martin out of there?
Martin ain't nowhere near
that.
Selling.
Yeah.
Selling.
Yeah. All right, now we about to go back. We got to go back to what we just had.
Then Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart is in an area where as though fast can happen.
But he got a catalog now.
He got a catalog, but fast can happen. They love Kevin Hart so much he was in like 3 movies in a year.
I about to say,
you couldn't do that back in that time.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, for his era, he's great. But I would never put him in front of Martin.
Exactly.
I would never put him in front of
That's what I'm about to say. That's what I'm about to say.
He said selling.
Martin.
He said selling.
What about Richard?
No, he said selling.
All of them.
Yeah.
Eddie sold
comedy stand-ups?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, we talking about like
he's talking about numbers,
like
dollar for dollar numbers. Selling. Like,
we're not talking about funny.
We still in the era where it was fast though.
No, we agree. I'm just saying like, but what I'm saying is he put that work in though. Like,
but that's what I'm about to say though. That's where I think that whole catalog shit, to me, it's kind of like a gray area for real.
Okay.
Because
break it down.
What I would say with that shit is like you can put out a bunch of shit that have it'll look like something, but it can be a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like it could be like I'm saying.
I'm talking about numbers that come with that. You know what I'm saying?
No, all right.
You can have a bunch of motherfucking shit, but it's numbers gonna come with that.
No, that's what I'm saying. What I mean by that is like when I say bullshit, I'm not saying that it ain't making no money, it ain't selling. That's not what I'm saying. You can make whatever the fuck it is, and if people like it, they'll buy it. But I'm not saying that it has to be good all the time. Is what I'm saying. But
no, you're right. No, you're right. But that's what we're saying.
Stand-ups was all that great to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. But I think the audience that he has, they want to mass consume it.
Also, no. Outside of his stand-up, he has a lot of classic movies too, though.
Yeah,
that goes in his arsenal. Yeah. Like so, he has a bag that fits into it.
Anything he did with Dwayne the Rock is
with the Rock, though.
When the Rock is the geek.
They got a lot of Jones.
They
got a lot of movies that just
cut the mic.
They do blockbusters.
Jumanji was good.
Yo, when they played Danny DeVito,
that shit was funny as shit.
What's the black boy name?
I didn't like it, but he was the Rock.
I thought it was funny.
You cursed from here on out, bro. You're done.
Listen,
all I'm saying said Jumanji was good.
I liked it. I like both of them, though. They was hard to me. Like, I can't lie.
I hate you, bro.
I like them niggas in that joint. I'm not the biggest Kevin Hart fan, but he has a lot of fucking Jones that works.
No, I'm saying they work because of the shit that he putting that out for. I'm saying like the audience. Maybe I'm just wording it wrong, but I'm saying what I would say, like, you see how we look at Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy, bro, like those kind of stand-up joints. That's last time, like they like classic type joints.
Classic.
To me, like he got a bunch of shit, but he don't have a lot
Classic.
of classic
You
shit.
don't
You
got
know what
that
I'm
one
saying?
classic stand.
Like, you can put out shit.
I get that.
You can put out shit with the
His
rock.
first stand-up could come up there, the first one.
That first one, I'm a grown little man. What the fuck was
Hey,
that? Shit
yeah,
was fire.
that was good.
Hey, King, what you got on your mind over there, brother?
What I'm saying is he does have.
What you got on
He
your
has
mind
a
over
lot
there?
of movies
Look at
that
it.
works.
That nigga mind got a glass for you right now, nigga. It's working.
A joint that went undercover. Let's go with what was the joint when everybody was married and all that shit? What was the name of that joint? It was funny as shit. It was a classic.
Yeah.
Funny shit in that
It was
joint.
all that. It was all that.
What's the name of that
Why
joint?
Did I Get Married?
It was something like that. He had
It wasn't.
Gabrielle Union.
Oh, yeah.
What was the joint? Megan.
Yeah.
Hold up.
That's a great movie.
All right.
No, he got some joints in there.
But I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like on top of his stand-up, he put a lot of stand-ups.
Through
up.
all this, what's the top 5 stand-ups then?
Yeah. What's the top 5?
Top five.
stands?
Top 5 stand-ups.
I would say Eddie Murphy Raw. It's not in no particular order.
Yeah, go ahead.
Eddie Murphy Raw.
Give us your 5.
Dave Chappelle. What the fuck was that joint? I don't remember the name of it, but
The last one he just did.
no. This was an old not the
old
Netflix,
joint?
not the Netflix joint. That's the joint. He had like a fucking a light blue jean set.
Yeah, I remember that joint.
Whatever the fuck it is. We
Remember
was like,
that
hey baby, whatever. Y'all gonna know that one?
We're
Whatever
talking
that fuck
about the cop. Or
Yeah,
bitch
that's
dressing like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a great one.
that shit was dope. Jamie Foxx, I Might Need Security.
Okay.
Mm.
That's a good day.
That actually might be my number one.
Go ahead,
Jamie
go ahead.
Foxx.
You got two
Jamie
more.
Foxx funnier than a motherfucker.
Got 2 more.
What's that? 3?
You got 2 more.
I would say Richard Pryor on
Sunset
Boulevard.
That's the one right
That's
there.
my number one
I
joint.
would say
It's about hey, smoking crack.
That's my
Yeah.
number one joint.
when he caught on fire, yo.
He's like this.
Damn it, one more. And I'm gonna toss this one in there, but it's not, I'm only gonna say this one because I like Bernie Pryor, for real, because that shit.
Bernie's
to me,
the man.
King of Comedy.
I mean, but it's only for Bernie Pryor. I wouldn't say that. I mean, everybody else was
King of
funny, but
Comedy.
the one in the
No,
top
no,
three.
Yeah,
That's a good joint.
Yeah, like, come on,
That's
bro.
a good joint.
Yeah.
That's a good joint.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you mine because mine
Hold
is
up.
quick.
We going in a rotation.
Motherfuckers, mine is
We
quick.
going in a rotation. All right. Richard, Live Sunset Boulevard.
Ooh.
Eddie, Raw. Martin, You So Crazy.
Ooh, that's a good
Stole
one.
mine.
Kings of Comedy. And my nigga. Money Mike. What the motherfucker crazy?
Oh, Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
Cat Apocalypse, some shit like
The
that.
joint he
The
had the
first one.
Dipset joint on.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one. The
That
first one.
joint.
Yeah.
That joint.
That's like
First
Cat
one,
Apocalypse.
dude.
That shit was
That shit was
yeah.
funny shit too. I forgot about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
man.
my Jones right
Hell
there.
yeah. Hell yeah.
That's a good
Shit, he done stole one of mine, so it's gonna be hard.
I think all of us
Shit.
gonna
I'm
be
about to say we all get
come
some
from.
reruns, bro.
It's the era we come
Yeah,
from.
for
Well, I'm all right. Well,
Right.
I'm gonna definitely go with You So Crazy. That
Oh,
was the one that put me on listening to actually stand ups. Real shit.
Yeah.
I was a '90s nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then I gotta go with Chris Rock John, where he had the red set on.
He shot me like Eddie on that job.
He had, but he had the suit John on. I forget the name of that John, man. That was a classic John.
Mhm.
And then I gotta go Dave Chappelle John Sticks and Stones. I think that was an all-time classic.
Mm.
And the cat John with he had the green John.
Yeah.
That was it.
Shit.
And that's it for me.
I mean, actually, man,
You gotta put that in there.
One more.
I'm gonna just throw it in there.
Just
I'm gonna definitely throw one in there because that's my man too, though. I'm gonna go Mike Epps John when he had
Mike Epps, funny ass nigga.
yeah when he had the
Look at my balls bringing chicken wing. You want somebody want chicken wing?
the joint when Taraji was in the
audience.
in the audience. He fucked that joint up right there. Yeah.
I know chicken wing was one of my favorites. We just try to lock chicken wing up. All right, put the Mike Epps one up there with the chicken wing. Let's try to let
We
chicken
gotta
wing
get
start
some names for
screaming.
these shit, though.
Yo.
I have no idea what joints-
I don't know
Chris
the
Rock
name.
John.
Because
I got my phone.
niggas ain't hammered.
Chris Rock John.
Niggas ain't hammered. You got it
I
right.
know.
This Chris Rock John is a classic. Go. Next.
All right.
Next.
I mean, mine's not in order.
No, mine ain't order either.
Raw, You So Crazy, Sunset Boulevard. So that's what, 4 already?
That's trade ball.
That's a trade ball. I gotta go with.
That's a British tray.
That's
That's
a British
a
trade.
It might be 4, it might be 3. I don't know.
You know, it's a shaky situation. So mine's is a multiple,
Be the fucking Google man.
but it's only for one person in there. What's that? Shaq's All-Star Comedy Jam.
Ooh!
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck,
Good
bro.
pull.
You said the Shaq?
Yeah. That
That's
shit
a
was
pull.
funny as shit.
That's a good pull.
That joint was
That's a good
When
pull.
you talking hood rap.
That's
That
a
shit was
good
the
pull.
key.
Funny as
The
fuck.
crazy thing is, yo, on the low, Shaq kind of brought that shit out.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was a good pull.
Shaq brought that
He
shit back,
did.
though. Shaq
Hey,
brought
yo,
that
and
shit
Kevin
back.
Hart did good. He was the anchor of that one. Kevin Hart did good.
I like that.
The bull did Shaq. I can't think of his name. Like,
Yeah.
He should have a bouncing ball.
Aries.
There you go, Aries.
Yeah,
I don't remember his other name. But
That
yeah.
nigga,
My favorite
Aries
one.
Spears.
Aries Spears.
Yep.
But my
Fuck
favorite
that
one out of
joint
the
up.
whole joint was D-Ray. D-Ray. Tom Dixon did good too.
Don't forget about my man Corey Holcomb.
No.
Oh,
Corey Holcomb is
yeah.
Corey Holcomb
That
is dead.
nigga's a
I said, that nigga ignorant as fuck. That nigga ignorant as fuck.
How many is that?
That's 4, nigga.
That's 4. All right, so I said You So Crazy, Raw, Sunset, Shaq All-Star Comedy Jam.
I'm never scared.
Also, I'll go with the Leprechaun
Hey,
too.
never
Chris
scared.
Rock.
What's that
I gotta
joint?
go. No.
Well,
That's watch that joint.
The one who went crazy. What's his name?
Money Mike.
Yeah, Money Mike. That's I gotta
Cat.
go with that one.
Cat
Cat
Williams.
Williams. I gotta go with that one.
Can't wait.
I'll go with that.
Cat
Hell
Williams.
yeah.
But that reach with it's not even a reach, but the reach with Bernie Mac.
Yo,
That was a good pull.
bro.
Yo, but the thing is, I'm mad because they ain't really give Bernie Mac.
They did.
Nigga, you know-
to his end.
Nigga, hold up. I got it. This is an honorable mention, nigga.
Go ahead.
Robin Harris's Baby Kids, man.
Oh,
All
That's a classic.
All
That's a
classic.
time. I gotta walk over.
I'm mad he passed
That's a
away.
classic.
Yo, 'cause he
Classic.
No, but y'all
He
know
was
he was
right
supposed to
there,
be original,
Just
the original host of that comedy.
so you got
Yeah.
that shit. Just so you
Hey,
got
yo,
that shit.
and hold on a second. Ain't he from Philly?
No, he country nigga.
Country.
Shawtail.
Yo, what you got?
Hanson Wiz, Hockley Brown.
Wiz got to take a shit. Go ahead. I'm gonna do this.
Hockley
gonna feel
Brown said top 10 niggas.
What up, Smutty?
Yo, Smutty.
I want season 2 Smutty too whenever we get together, nigga.
Oh, he's
You already know what it is. Don't you know? Season 2 Smutty.
Smutty.
Yo, but hold on. That Chris Rock Never Scared. I want y'all niggas check that joint out. If you didn't check it out.
Guess what I'm gonna
That's
do?
a motherfucking
Let me get a
classic.
little
Chris Rock was on his
something
joint.
Yo, the only
Watch
thing I
this, see
remember
how
him
the
in,
devil
he had like the all black suit on, and he was
That was the bigger and blacker joint.
bigger and blacker. That's
But that the joint before that one, or the joint after that. All I know is check out. It's like 2004, 2005 is when what was the president born? What's the white boy name?
What,
Bush?
Yeah, Bush.
Oh,
Bush is the president. Yo, I'm telling
With
you,
the daddy or the son?
because this the son.
That was the son. Bush.
Because Chris Rock, he fucked that joint up,
I
dog.
don't know. I cannot.
It's a classic.
Only thing I can see with Chris Rock is just his fucking hands. You ever watch his hands, dog?
Nah.
This nigga hands is always like this.
Oh.
I think he got like carpal tunnel or some shit. If you watch,
Hey, should have had
his
his hands up.
like his
Chris Rock?
Yes. If you watch his hands, his
Chris Rock had a stroke.
Well, guess
Get the
what?
fuck out of here, bro.
That's why one side. That's why his smile was lopsided.
Oh, and Will
Oh,
Smith.
so
was
Will
in.
Smith-
Will
sick
Smith,
man.
that's what I was trying to say about it.
That's foul shit.
That's why Tony Rock is snapping the way he is.
Yeah.
Christopher Rumble the nigga. But he
Yeah,
can't get into
stroke.
that.
That was
That's fucked up.
corny.
No, he had a stroke. He had a stroke.
Shout out to Chris
It
Rock.
happened
Yeah,
a few
man,
years
that's
back.
sucky shit. Oh, shit. I did not know that
If you,
shit.
when
Oh,
the next
nigga
time we
over
look
there
at
working.
Chris, you're gonna see his face is a little lopsided.
Shout out to Chris Rock.
How the fuck is this? You got better eyes than me. Came over there working. That nigga, that nigga done incited some good motherfucking
Yeah,
topics.
hell
over there, my
yeah,
nigga.
hell yeah.
God damn.
It's time for a new drink anyway. You know what I mean? Listen,
Motherfucking right.
I want everybody to go check out that motherfucking Never Scared Chris Rock joint. That shit was crazy, man. That's crazy. One of the greatest stand-ups I ever saw. I'm sorry.
What we got? What we
You know what
got?
I'm saying?
Talk about Will.
He gonna read it. listen here, Sleepy Joe. Reading the teleprompter. Oh, damn.
Hey, I'm sorry, we gotta get used to. You know
You're
what I'm
supposed to
saying?
read the shit in your
Hey, yo,
mind.
listen. We gotta get used because the more and more, the better we get, the more like work.
We got more aesthetics coming on now. We got
He
more
done
aesthetics
more-
coming
more
on.
aesthetics.
He the nigga in court.
And guess how we gonna figure out how to use our stuff? Through our almanac.
Hey, that'd be the last joke told tonight too. Fuck that.
Look. I remember one time, right?
That shit wasn't no clean.
I remember one
That
time,
was
right?
Eskimo News Road. That was
One time,
that shit was ugly.
no.
Yo, when I say these niggas, that nigga was wild. The whole internet thing was good, dog.
Eric Griffin.
Oh yeah!
When is this? Oh!
Yeah! When he said when the black man been throwing a spear all his life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when the white man want to do it, he call it a javelin. He said now was on the white man want to throw the spear, but he want to call it a javelin. Fuck out of here. That's a spear chucker.
Yo, that was a good one right there.
And Haku also gave us a shout out. He said when we hit 5 million, he want a cleanup job, a janitor job.
Yo, Smutty is the kid.
Smutty is a funny ass nigga.
Buddy is the
Hey,
best.
Smutty, we got a mop and bucket for you, baby.
I'm about to say we having tryouts right now, brother.
Remember the day with
Yo.
Smutty and Dick pouring water?
Y'all niggas.
This motherfucker was pouring water.
Smutty crazy as shit, man. Yo,
That's
so,
my nigga, though.
new drink.
Listen,
yo,
this
man.
motherfucker, he get you anywhere. Anywhere. Listen, you go downtown with that nigga.
So on the new drink, right? Chris Rock definitely got stripped,
Yeah, that fucked me up with Will when you took me that shit.
and Will smacked him.
Yeah, that's
We
cool.
might be a little late on our thing,
Yeah, that's
but I
cool.
don't think too many people just because of the setting here that y'all
don't
didn't
like
know that
this
Chris
shit.
had a
Yeah, I
stroke.
had no
Well,
idea.
you
Not
know-
too many in the
I
world.
don't
You
like
know what?
this
You know what? You know what?
Real shit. I don't like
Because we already done win on Will already.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
But speaking of Will, it brings me to a topic I want to talk about. Some little different. So, Philly in general
Yeah.
has classic
Hits.
songs that means a lot to the culture
Classic.
in Philadelphia.
Hit song.
And I'm incorporating everybody in PA. So
I play-
God, Chester. I'm talking about all the county. I'm talking about everybody know. Yeah. It's a broad spectrum.
I'm shooting. I got my blade out. Again.
It's a broad spectrum.
This
But so
motherfucker- I played a classic song this weekend
What'd
called
you
"My
play?
Part of Town." Ran Tough Crew.
Just to be
This
clear, I didn't know the
nigga,
name
this
of that shit,
nigga,
dog.
this nigga didn't want to play it.
I didn't.
I'm like, bro, you don't know what song this is?
I didn't know the name.
Like,
of
it's
it,
a
dog.
classic fucking Philly song. Like, North niggas, like West niggas know this song. South Philly niggas know this song. They DJ with white boy from South Philly.
You give
You know what I
me a
mean?
classic song, a Philly classic song that you know.
The classes on.
Yeah,
Come on.
I mean,
come
I
on.
played it that night.
Come
There was,
give it to me.
Come on.
They say Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
What's the name of it, Nate?
Brand new funk.
Brandon Funk. Yeah.
All right. All right, I'm gonna go with the easiest one, the guaranteed one. How we go past summertime? Are you
Summertime.
shitting me?
Summertime. Yeah,
Summer,
summertime.
summertime.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a
oh,
I
classic.
like that, yo. That's a dope.
What you got? What you got?
I got the Meek intro. Hold up, wait a minute.
Ooh.
When you got that in the morning, you thought it was ready? Yeah.
All right,
Hold
what
up.
you got, Rob?
Give me that pop on in a minute.
I got the beans and PD joint, dog. Come on, man.
All right. I'm taking it. I'm taking
Oh, no,
it.
no,
to
no,
what?
no, come back.
What
come back
joint?
come back
I
to
didn't.
it.
I want to just hear no beats and
Come on. No,
That's
with what?
I'm talking about the fucking
Flip side? You talking flip side?
Oh yeah, all right.
All right.
You know, I got here. I want to
Come
hear,
on, brother.
I want to
All
add
right,
this.
let's go back
I
to
could have been that too, nigga.
I was about to say rock.
Yeah,
Come
but
back,
flip
come
side.
back.
No.
Flip side
Hold
of
on.
that shit.
Stop still. You only get one.
Yeah, they did the same shit.
We're going to Glamorous Girl. She's a glamorous
He
girl.
close.
Got my
He
shit.
close.
Glamorous light.
Glamorous light.
That's what
He
I
always
was
close.
doing.
Right there, bro.
That was my joint. You stole my shit,
He
nigga.
always went away.
I'm in
Oh, nigga, you stole my
You
shit.
got it.
Right there, dog.
Glamorous light. Yo, dog, listen, dog. When that shit came out, my old heads, I'm gonna say my old heads rocking around the axe and shit. You know what I mean? The act legends was the shit.
Nigga.
Haku Brown said, "Don't forget about your man Cash Money from Gideon."
I don't know.
Fuck my head up.
Cash Money. I thought Cash Money was from Philly, not Gator.
That's what I was about to
DJ
get.
Cash Money.
That's what I
Philly,
was about to get to next, man. I don't know if Dodge has a signature song.
Nah, we don't.
No,
We don't.
Cause I look, we just named every part of Philadelphia.
I mean,
West.
just to be
Southwest.
fair, Philadelphia is like
Yeah,
way
Philly
bigger
is
than
humongous.
Philadelphia.
That's why
No,
I
but I'm just saying.
You got his blade out.
Yeah.
No, get your anthems
Yo,
out.
no, this not a blade,
This
man.
nigga cannot ride around Dodge City at
This-
all.
no,
more.
this is not- I'm not cutting
Your
nobody.
car, dog.
I just think there's a lot of hot niggas out here, and niggas need a motherfucking Dodge City anthem song.
We definitely the anthem.
Y'all need
I
the
agree.
anthem.
I agree. Hey,
And-
that was a big up.
And
Yeah.
if Snacks had his catalog up, he'd be qualified to make the.
Oh,
Give me that, nigga. You gotta give it to me.
that was a great song with the knife.
You was a ride nigga, dog. You was a ride nigga. Stirring the pot, baby. You was a ride nigga, dog.
Just know the nigga asked me for a feature yesterday.
I did.
Just know he did.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas like me just be quiet. Let the monkeys go.
Yeah, next time. They gotta bust him in the head, dog.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, that was a good big up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta get the anthems up, man. You know what I mean? Like, if niggas gonna do this street politics, do this street politics. But at the same token, that's why with certain music that I make the way I make it because I want to get a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I call me one hit wonder. I put Dodge on the map. You get what I'm saying? And I made $1 million off the motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? I don't know fuck.
Shit happens.
You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta put your pride aside.
So that brings me
And make that up.
I had to get that. I'm sorry.
Sometimes you gotta put your pride aside. Sometimes you just gotta do that. You know what I mean? Like, cause we do got a lot of heavy spitters.
Yeah,
For one, I'm gonna say Bags, but Bags make a lot of pain songs. You get what I'm saying?
No, but that's his
That's his lane. He got a master. You got Fast and Keep Dave. You know, they straight concrete. You got Will's doing his best to do it. Var's doing his best to do it. Downrick is doing his best to do it. Rise is doing his best to do it.
I heard Will.
Var's very creative.
Yeah, I heard that.
But what I'm saying is to the ones, even if you,
we need an anthem, baby.
We need an anthem.
That's it. We need an anthem.
Man. Keep it simple.
We need an anthem.
Keep it simple.
And if these old niggas from Dodge can't do it, y'all young niggas, y'all do it.
Hey, it's always good. It's always good. I mean, so because niggas gotta know.
Cause there's some thorough niggas up here, man.
When it comes to music, it always
y'all just ain't got an anthem.
Or not. I don't want to say get back, but the sound changes. You know what I mean? So
it's definitely going.
You know, like what's the problem with rap nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Or if you see any at all.
What's the problem with rap?
I'm talking about in general. If you see anything at all, that's the question to everybody.
I would honestly say that it's ain't no in between joints between. What I feel like. I feel like it's either you on the young side or you on the old side.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like there's ain't no
nobody being creative.
The art bridge.
I can only listen to like a handful. I wouldn't even say a handful. Probably like 2-3 of the like young rappers.
I listen to a whole lot of them.
I can't do that shit though.
Because I'm around, you know, a certain element. You know what I mean? When I leave y'all, you know what I mean? So like I'm in tune with certain other things. You know what I mean? The little younger crowd. You know what I mean? I'm around my nephew. I'm around my. You know, my little
I'm around them, but I don't really want to listen to the same shit.
I mean, I'll listen to it because I don't want to just shun their shit, you know what I mean? Because they not shunning our shit. Like, they still give homage to niggas like Hove and niggas like Jeezy and Gucci, niggas that we listen to.
They talking about something, though. I feel like
but we can't. No, but a young nigga brought this fucking point up. I was watching this little reel the other day. He said, and this shit fucked my head up, right? He said, y'all old niggas talking about that young shit. I don't want to hear that young shit. He said, but them old niggas talking about a hip hop, hipper to the hip hop.
We not talking about
that's you know what I mean? I went to the store. I saw me a cat.
That's history.
But I'm still saying.
We talking about our rap. Come on, bro.
I'm still saying, dog. Like nobody wants to hear that kill 'em up back. I stopped listening to DMS because DMS killed too many motherfuckers. So I was like, I'm off X. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't want to kill nobody. I want to get money and fuck bitches. You know what I mean? So
I feel like that could get tired. You know what I mean? Like so.
No. Like, money and pussy always going.
Nah. Not necessarily because like I'm gonna say like you know I got my times where I'm not focused on anything involving this type of situation. I'm focused on some finding who I am, finding about shit like that, and I don't, and I might not necessarily want to hear no rap, not knocking anybody. I just don't want to hear none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear some shit that just give me soulful vibes, and I get my reading on. I'm listening to niggas on YouTube.
Like the shit I pulled up to, I had
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just saying. You know, I get in that bag, but as far as young niggas, I feel like my sons is the biggest inspiration for me.
For sure.
Because they keep me in touch. Yeah. My sons, for everybody don't know, my sons is 22 and 21.
Yeah.
And they keep me involved with a lot of shit, but also they do their homework as well. I pull up sometimes in the crib and shit, and they listening to they listening to Kiss.
That means
and they rocking. They listening to Big. Like so it's not like they don't understand. So that's why if they completely don't turn their ear to mine, I gotta listen to theirs because that's how, in my opinion, you learn how to coexist.
That's how you bridge the gap.
There you go.
That's how you bridge the gap. Go ahead. So, let's go ahead, brother.
The music. I want to say no. I don't know that. I want to make sure I said the right thing.
Don't feel like that, man. We just fucking with you, man.
Let him be mad. We don't give a fuck.
Y'all watch me.
Yeah, y'all watch me.
Supposed to be here because he's mad.
All right, our sound to the world sound. We're definitely old. Meaning, go to zero in on Die City. We're older than what Philly is, and Philly is old compared to what the rest of the world is. And this is what I mean. Everybody's style is still the same, even though we got what I'm saying. Die's got a lot of different folk, different sounds. I think Philly's stuck in this one sound. And it's straight spitting.
It's spitting, yeah.
They ain't making no songs. You know what I'm saying? The last how the song came out was the Stop, Drop, and Roll. We Get Busy. I know I ride.
Yeah, that was that shit. That was
it. The boy even had a feature with King Von.
Yeah,
he was popping.
You know, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Everybody else.
I don't know these people. I don't know these people.
These niggas is out of touch, man.
I'll be the first to tell you, I know that.
It's your job.
I'll be the first to tell
Educate
you.
your brother.
No. Before we cut this off, I want you to hold your thought for a second.
Because I know them niggas.
I want you to continue with that, but I know I'll be the first to tell you, and that's why I thought I said it. I thought I clarified that shit in my statement. Like, I am not the one to be listening to a bunch of rap shit all day long. Again, I love rap.
Yeah, I love rap, right?
But it's a time and space for me.
For sure.
It's not going to be a 5-day thing for me. It's going to be a 2-day at best. You know what I'm saying? Or even if I'm ride by myself, I'm gonna listen to what I'm feeling like. But it's gonna be on some my vibe shit, whatever vibe I'm on. Saturday, if I'm going to the Tommy's and I'm turning up a little bit, I might throw on a little bit of King Von shit to get me a little geesed up a little bit. I vibe in that vibe every now and again.
Definitely was on the
I might do that a little bit.
Niggas was on that 63rd shit.
I'm gonna definitely pull up in my Easy-E bag. Because that's the way I feel. That's the way I bring myself out.
Some people not understanding.
You know what I'm saying?
Who Easy-E is, sir.
Easy-E is from the group NWA. You know what I mean? Them niggas is back in the late 80s. You know what I'm saying? But I might pull up like banging that. So I'm just saying, my thing is, I'm not in tune with rap shit or even music in that and period. Like, I don't know the newest R&B shit out either. I have my own vibe that I'm in, but I'm not afraid to listen to it. But it has to be in times. My thing has to be in segments and in situations. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be
whatever vibe you in. That's what you listen.
Yeah, like Snacks is the artist.
Yeah,
Snacks will call me up sometimes. Yo, listen to this. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
That's
why I slowed down calling on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that he's listening, but not thoroughly.
Exactly. Like I know he's saying something.
I'm not gonna get the
but it's not my vibe. Yeah, that's why I would tell him.
If you're not in that space to listen to it, like you gotta be in that space.
Exactly.
To listen to that shit. Like if I want to take a ride, if I'm about to ride for like an hour, I'm throwing raw songs. I'm doing them joints that gonna catch a beat because I want to hear that shit.
Yo, for me, when I get tired of listening to Die City, then I go. I actually went back to Nas, come back from HC. I'm driving. I'm like, I gotta put something on that's
what I'm saying.
Like, man, I always hear this, so I gotta put something else on that's gonna spike my energy real quick. I put on fucking Nas from Illmatic all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Just started riding. I was back refreshed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but hold on. But let me finish what I had to say though.
Go ahead.
That was the last hottest artist that was out there coming from Philly. Everything that I hear that your son's playing and everything is hot, but I know it's not gonna get nowhere because the drill is starting to become the same. Yeah. Philly is drilling. New York is drilling. Yeah. Chicago is.
They started the drilling,
but they're drilling. They went somewhere else though. You know what I mean? Like they started really making songs. Yeah, they originated. And motherfuckers started. It's a shame to me, Philly, to be the spitters that y'all are succumb to drill music.
Agreed. Ooh, that's a claim. Hold on, that's a claim. We're not gonna skip over that. We're not gonna skip over that.
Succumb to drill music.
I definitely agree.
We're
not gonna skip over that
because
you use all your syllables with that. I love that.
I appreciate it, man.
These British words, Joe.
Oh yeah, the British English teacher. So with that being said,
keep cooking.
it's a shame because y'all was definitely leaders, at least spitting and having the hottest bars.
I agree.
And then just come to drill rap and to emulate everything of a different fucking state. That's one thing that Philly never did was emulate another motherfucking state. Who was it? You agree?
No.
Never emulated.
Yeah.
Never emulated New York when New York was shining us. When Beans came through and crushed the fucking buildings like he was supposed to, being a Philly artist.
Shout out to Beans.
Shout out to Beans.
Yes,
shout out to Meek because they jumped on Meek tail.
Yes, sir.
Kiss and all them because he did what Philly supposed to do.
Sure.
Y'all not gonna get the love that y'all gonna get because y'all doing what Chicago was doing, what New York was doing. Y'all not being who Philly is and what Philly represents. It's being different and being who you are.
And not being afraid.
Anytime, even for Derby motherfuckers, every time we went out of state, they knew where we was from. Like we couldn't deny that. Okay, we're from Philly. We're not, but you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like we're from Derby, but yeah, we're from right outside of Philly. We dress alike almost to a degree, right?
I beg a different.
But you know what I'm saying? We dress to a degree. We dress alike.
I beg a different, but continue.
This nigga killer. So fucking
There's a difference, brother.
There's a difference in every part of Philly that dress different to a degree.
Yeah.
But the sense of style, we dress alike to a degree. We dress smoother. We dress cooler. We don't overdress with big ass hats or baggy clothes the way New York was, or big ass jabots and all that like how down south was.
No.
They knew where we was from.
Facts.
Because we had that style. You know what I'm saying?
You understand.
Now we dressing. Everybody now let's go to the world because y'all ask me I'm last.
Y'all ask me I'm
So
last.
the world is being the same as everybody else, right? In the hip hop game, because everybody's trying to make that one hit, that all them hits and stuff like that, and get this bread. You get what I'm saying? So everybody's starting to sound like from Texas. Everybody dressing alike, sounding like, looking like.
Ringtone rap shit.
You know what I mean? Everybody's doing the same. But I'm just going to get back to Philly real quick, and then I'm done.
No.
We, as a whole in PA, was never followers.
All right, let's ask this question: how can we bring the two worlds together?
Well, in my opinion, let me take this. In my opinion, because it's going to be piggybacking off of everything the brother's been saying, especially the brother here. You have to be original. You have to be who you are. I was talking to my son a while ago about before the internet hit, you knew where a motherfucker was from by the way he dressed, by the way he talked, by the way he handled.
Before the what hit?
Before the internet hit.
Before the internet.
You knew where a motherfucker was from because of his style. Right there. Style meaning everything. The way he talked, the way he rapped, the way he dressed, all that. So, in my opinion, the way you bridge the joint is the way you bridge the gap in hip hop is just be original and also be yourself.
Mm.
Be yourself. Like when I'm saying, like, let's take Chicago niggas for an example. Quick example. You got Lil Durk and them niggas, right? Mm-hmm. Them niggas is who they are. Them niggas is affiliated however they are. But then you got a nigga like Kanye's from fucking Chicago. Common's from Chicago.
Yeah.
What's the nigga with the number 3 hat? That's originality right there. Yeah. And them niggas still show who they are. Yeah. So what I'm saying is what you were saying, Philly niggas, especially because that's our home. We PA. Show some originality. That's why I Meek Blue, because of originality. Yeah. It wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Okay, you might be influenced by the drill rap, but you don't have to be drill rap. Like we were influenced by Nas, Hov, and them niggas, thinking them niggas. We were influenced by New York niggas, but we didn't rap like that. No. You rapped like who you were with a splash of maybe some of that.
I agree with you up until that point.
Go ahead.
You said shit about Meek. Meek Blue, because Meek was just stayed him. Like he didn't adapt to that whole like rapper scene. Like he stayed him and was still a rapper. That's what made like when he went the whole shit when he kind of fell on his face with that when he went at Drake and all the other shit, but he was still being him. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't changed. He was always him all the way through, like whatever the fuck it was. And that's why I think Meek is where he at now, because he stayed him all the way through instead of changing. You know how niggas get into the game and like all of a sudden now everything is changing different. They got new friends around, all this shit stayed the same from here to here. So when he got to that point, the people that was up there and actually changed who the fuck they was because they was there, he made them feel that uncomfortable that he changed that whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Because he stayed him, and him being him in that situation changed the rest of that. Because everybody else, when they got there, they kind of twitched up who the fuck they was.
Right.
All right, but like going back to the previous question, like how can we bridge that gap? How can we bring the two worlds together?
Right.
To appreciate both the worlds.
I say number one is conversations. You have to understand, especially being an older cat, like us. You have to understand we've been places they haven't been yet. And I'm not talking about necessarily vacations or I'm just talking about life lessons and life in general. We've been there. So you have to understand they're not going to always understand everything you're saying to them, everything you're kicking to them. But if they hear some of it and they can still regurgitate some of that and give you some back, that's the nigga you can talk to.
It pretty much seems like the old head of the game ain't in there. So like what comes to that, like, you know, what happens to the old head of the game?
No,
I think the old head
is in the game.
Okay.
You're just not listening to them. They don't look at the old heads the same way. I think the way we put value on old heads back in the day, and I honestly think that's because we had like quote unquote
More respect.
real. No, I would say like our old head was real old heads. Like they was literally telling you like, nah, don't do this dumb shit because it's gonna lead you over here. But I feel like now a lot of them have like fake old heads for real. Like they just older than them, but that don't mean that they really
they're not qualified to be old head.
Yeah, just because you older than somebody don't make you a fucking old head. You know what I'm saying?
Be old head.
I feel like when you the reason why a lot of them maybe not respect a bunch of old heads, they're not gonna respect a bunch of old heads. Because remember, all old heads don't just because you're old head don't mean you got any wisdom. You got anything to say. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be given something.
Yes.
And I mean like some type of fucking wisdom, some type of energy that lets me know that you're willing for me to listen to you.
That's what I'm saying. I think
if you following my moves and you doing what I'm doing, what makes you an old head?
Exactly.
You ain't nobody to me. I mean, in my opinion.
But that's why I think they have a lack of respect for the old heads now. That's what I'm saying. Because the old heads they looking at, they like, yo, you ain't really giving me nothing. You ain't doing nothing. And the shit you telling me ain't really got shit in it.
And also the attitude is I'm making more money than you old head. The fuck
and don't come hating. No, and don't come as a hating old head. Telling me what you know what I mean? Don't come at me talking down to me. I'm still a grown man.
But that's how I think we went from being
I feel like also we gotta respect their age. That's why I put up a post a little while ago. It said my post was something along the lines of a lot of these young bulls don't respect old heads because your old heads look at them like they still shine shoes. Respect the grown man that they are now. Just because they ain't doing things that you might not like, don't mean that you're not supposed to respect them. Come with some respect, then they can understand you. You know what I'm saying?
Monteg Logic Masick said salute. Love said my guys, and she also said old heads always act immature too. And she said,
yeah,
tell about their consequence. Tell them about their consequences.
Well, telling about somebody's consequence, that's just like pointing your fingers. You know what I mean? That's just another point your finger thing. You know what I mean?
To the young boys.
It's best to say shit like this. You know what I mean? I take this approach with a lot of my little niggas. You know what I mean? That I love a lot. You know what I mean? They love me. You know what I mean? I don't point my fingers. I'll be like, man, I've been where you at most of the time. Most of the times I've been there. You know what I mean? So I can relate to a lot of things they going through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you, like, dog, a lot of that shit you doing, everybody don't make it out, bro.
Right.
There's a lot of niggas that ain't here no more. There's a lot of motherfuckers that's fucked up and fell off. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas that's junkies and all that type of shit, or just burnt the fuck out. You ain't even looking at them with no respect. You know what I'm saying? You ain't looking at them with no respect. You know what I mean? So, in saying that, don't point your finger.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Lead with respect, man.
Lead with respect. You know what I mean?
You'll get a whole lot more out of motherfuckers.
Lead with respect. You know what I mean? Lead with understanding, or open fucking mind. You know what I'm saying?
Especially
come with an open mind.
Especially when you're dealing with men. Understand when you're dealing with men, You dealing with ego, testosterone.
For sure.
You dealing with
For sure.
hurt that men don't know how to express.
Right.
So you can't come with a talk down finger. You can't come with a brag and boasting jaw. Like
You gotta come like a motherfucker.
you gotta come like a motherfucker. We talking face to face, eye to eye. Show that nigga that respect because he already revere you because of your age. But when you come disrespectfully, he look at you one or two ways. Nut ass old head or fuck out of here, old head. If you don't come with that revering spirit, that respect with you. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the meaning of respect then? Since we went there, like what's the meaning of respect? Because man, this is what I'm gonna go into it.
Go ahead.
Like how you said, the old heads, they might come off like too cocky to their young bulls. You know what I'm saying? They might come off too arrogant. They might come off without really assessing the situation.
Exactly. There you go.
I like the way you studied it, bro.
I just wanted to make sure I was saying it right.
Yeah.
I don't feel like quarreling with my brother no more. I'm done, right?
I
know. I just gotta, do what I do. So, assessing the situation. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you just gotta be like, young, what's going on, man? This and this and this and this in the right way. Like, young, I see what happened. You know what I mean? That wasn't really thorough at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, what made you go through that? You know what I mean? Like, but that might not be the right approach at that moment. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta let a young boy cool off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what, young? I'm gonna let you cool off. I'm gonna leave you be for a minute. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna come holler at you tomorrow, or I'll come holler at you in about a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna slide up on you. You know what I mean? That's respecting the situation. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Respecting that young boy actually got the power to do what he wanted to do too. Into you. You get what I'm saying? As an old head, you should know this already.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I assess the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like because sometimes you want to keep talking to somebody like make it the fucking break from his old head.
I don't feel like that right now.
And that was just being respectful in an angry way.
Exactly.
But if you was an OG, you will understand that. But if you're not a real thorough person, as an OG, you won't understand that. They ready to squabble with the young boy. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all feel about that?
My thing is, once I'm gonna go for your last joint. Once you willing to start trying to squabble with a nigga because he told you get away from me right now, you done already stooped your level down
to his.
And no, worse than him. Because he already said, leave me the fuck alone way. You know what I mean? That means I'm chilling. I'm showing you respect. I don't feel like snapping on you. I'm just trying to relax. Now you mad because he told you that. Now you trying to squabble with him. That makes you less than him. Now he really don't respect you at all, ever again. That's just the way that's just the way I look at things.
I look at it.
You know what I mean? Because you did some drawn ass shit. You wasn't trying to understand what was going on.
Now old head got to come and apologize the next day. Now in order to get that respect back.
Now you want some nut shit when you already had the upper hand.
Young boy, young boy, I can't roll my bed. I apologize.
So you have to know.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's when it comes in that you shouldn't be in that old head position. If you don't already know that, you in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong zone anyway. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta have a quality old head. If your old head don't know that, he shouldn't be your old head in the first place. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
You can skip all that part of it because if your old head don't know that part of it, he shouldn't be in the driver's seat any fucking way. He's already steering you wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like back in the day, we had people that taught us by experiences and shit.
Facts.
Like, everybody that I ever listened to, they could tell me the shit because they went through it. You can't tell me about some shit that your friend seen or somebody else seen or your cousin seen, and you coming back and telling me about it. No, you had to go through it, then you come back and tell me that's what the fuck happened. That's how I can look at you.
Funny thing is, my mom used to be like, did you do it?
Exactly.
Or you heard it?
Yeah.
Or you believe the shit?
Exactly, bro.
You
I
know
don't
what I'm
care
saying?
about what you heard, secondhand thought, or somebody else's opinion about it. If you went through it, then you can tell me the good, the bad about it, at least from your experience. And that way, you're not even telling me to do it your way. You telling me, this is what happened to me, nigga. So this is what I'm just telling you. And then you can take your own and make your own decisions of it based off of that.
Right.
That's how I feel like the whole situation.
I agree.
And you know what, coming old from being an old head also kind of intertwines with being a good father or being a good parent or something like that, right? So now we're talking about having to handle your child. You know what I mean? Because being an old head on the streets, dealing with a young boy is different from being the old head of the house or being a parent, right? The parent of the house, and your child is disrespectful, or having to like sit your child down from a current disrespect, or that you might not, within that situation. How would you handle that? Like, what would you take as disrespect from your child, and how would you handle that?
I want to speak on this one because at one point in time, I handled it like, my I want to say my mom because I didn't get that many beats from my mom. My father never touched me at all.
Tore my ass up.
Yeah, yo. I got a couple beats, but not that
your
many.
pop never beat you?
Not ever. My father never
My
touched
pop
me.
don't beat me either.
Not ever.
Never touched me, not one time.
That shit is
But
crazy.
my uncle, I seen through my
Shout out to
uncles.
Kurt Jarvis. That's my guy.
Shout out
That's my
to
guy. I love you,
That's why we calling him Jarvis. So, like my uncles, I seen how my uncles used to handle shit. Like they was like, you fuck up, you get fucked up. And like I used to revere my uncles. My uncles was those guys. You know what I mean? Like in the city. I'm not talking about in their neighborhood. I'm talking about in the city. You know what I'm saying? So I used to revere those guys. You know what I'm saying? And you fuck up, you get fucked up. You know what I mean? And I took that approach with, especially my oldest child. You know what I mean? So I took the you fuck up. I just ridicule you. I whoop your ass. All that. But today, like I said, I talked to my son 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Today, y'all.
Hold on, no, hold your thought. We're not gonna skip over. Talking to myself for 3 hours. We're not gonna skip over that.
Yeah,
We're not gonna skip over that. We're not gonna skip over that.
Scotchy.
Come on, brother. We're not gonna skip over that.
Yeah, but
We're not gonna skip over that.
today we got a better understanding because communication. The best thing. I'm not an advocate of hitting children or nothing or yelling at them too much. And I've never had to yell at my daughter, like not ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm an advocate of talking. You know what I mean? Having a open line of communication because they human beings, and just like in a marriage, just like in a relationship, when the fuck you, when
horrible violation.
That's a violation.
when the fuck you know what I mean, got a disagreement, you don't go over top of her head. You don't go over top of her head. You fucking talk to her. You know what I'm saying? You talk to her. You know what I mean? She talks to you. You know what I'm saying? I think the open line of communication. I'm not doing that because I don't want her to ever feel like any man is qualified to yell at. I blow his fucking head off. That's just bottom line.
I'm sorry, brother.
Everybody got their own parenting John. No, seriously, that's why parenting John is up in the air.
Yeah.
Because everybody you can't tell a motherfucker how to govern over their household and their children. You can't. That goes without saying. Like, no, I don't think none of us here are just sitting right here. No, seriously, none of us sitting here can tell each other right or wrong when it comes to governing your children. That's not. Unless you're obviously doing some fuck shit. Got them standing on their knees, holding books up and all that.
Yo, that used to happen. I used to make my nephew. Yeah, I used to make my nephew.
No.
My uncles used to make us do that shit.
I'm talking about putting your knees on rice, though.
Nigga, I'm talking about holding like this.
Put your knees on rice? Oh, shit.
Like, put your knees on rice and stand.
You know, that shit is vicious.
You put that shit
that's
down.
torture
That's
method.
Chinese torture, bro.
Yeah, that's shit. I
Listen,
divorced my
that's why he's so disciplined the way you are.
That's why he's so chill. You got beaten to submission.
Hold on, watch it.
He got beaten to submission. I feel
He gonna get real still right here. Watch it.
I got a little drink in there.
Right! I almost out of class.
Piss almost went out of there. Like a dog sitting everywhere.
Let me ask y'all niggas, what happened when you put that motherfucker leg down? You got your ass with a swift joint came to you. Whack. Oh, that shit. I used to hate that shit.
What I would say is trying to be an old head inside the household is never going to work.
No, you got
to be the parent, right? You got to be the parent.
You got to
get the respect. Child is going to grow up and child is going to learn one way or another to not disrespect. And you got to show the child to not disrespect. My mom used to tear my ass up. My grandma used to tear my ass up. My grandpa tore my ass up. My uncles tore my ass up. Everybody had a chance to whoop your ass inside this motherfucking house that I grew up in. You get what I'm saying? And still, I did bonehead, hard-headed shit when I had the chance to.
That's because you got used to them ass.
Right.
I got used to
I felt
them.
it bonehead hard.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, the way that the world is set up now, when they start saying hitting your child is abusive and things like that, I think this is why a lot of our child is doing more bonehead shit out here.
Doing some nut shit.
You know what I mean? Because even though I did bonehead stuff, I didn't go to the extreme. These children are going to the extreme. So if a person asks like, does it hurt the child if you hit them? No, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's with anything is the amount that you do it. I mean,
True.
anything can be excessive if you do it.
True.
You know what I mean? I'm never going to say I'm never going to because I definitely hit both.
I have my ass
I got a
school.
son and a daughter, and I've definitely put hands on both of them.
Yeah.
When the situation is called for it. Now I put my hands on my son way more than I put my hands on my daughter. I can honestly count on probably one hand how many times I actually hit my daughter. But it's like it's a certain time, but I feel like you can say things to a certain level, but and it all depends on your kid. Like in certain situations or whatever it may be, what situation called for, and what's excessive and what's not excessive. I ain't never going to say I'm a fucking people's elbow or some shit like that. But I mean, like if you gotta get popped, you gotta get popped. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm only going to yell, but so many times. After that, some shit gotta happen. You gotta realize there's a snapping point at a certain point.
No, that's the thing I was gonna say to you. All right, bro. Well, and all y'all. So my daughters, which is my stepdaughters, I've never hit them, but I have known them since they was 3 and 4 years old. I've been raising them, so I've never had to even get anywhere near that because they respect who I am automatically. When I say what it is, it's law. Yeah. When I say do this, do that, and they 20. My oldest daughter's 20. My youngest daughter 18 now. They grown. Yeah. And they know what I mean when I say, yo, the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like it weighs and balances itself out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it wasn't a couple of times I wanted to fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same time, I always was a punishment ball. And they didn't they didn't want to deal with my rigorous punishment. So they knew to get shit right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But still to this day, I say, yo, this is what I want, and they do it. It's like second nature. So
Love also told us that parenting doesn't come with the book.
It doesn't. Who said that?
Love.
Oh, love. What up,
Gage? Baby? How you?
Nah, real shit. Don't. So that's why I said everybody parent different. That's why I said no. There's no wrong and rights when it comes to parenting.
No, that shit, man. It's trial and error. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you talking to a motherfucker that went through all those trials and errors with my children. You know what I mean? That shit is trial and error. You know what I'm saying?
Like my pop never put one hand on me, but I respect my pop 1,000,000%. If my pop called me today, yo, I need you to come do. Where we at, pop? What we doing? Yeah. I'm grown. I'm 40. My pop still can tell me like, yo, what we doing? We going. I'm going.
But that's why I said it. I feel like
you scared you don't listen. You yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. You know who your kid is. You know who you are too. So you kind of just, if you good at reading those kind of situations or those kind of vibes or whatever, I feel like you know what kind of lane you're supposed to go in. You don't have to go outside that shit. I feel like whenever some shit goes left, it's somebody is reading outside the fucking line. Whenever it's like domestic shit where they like going upside their wife head or doing some crazy shit like that, it's because you losing control over what the fuck you overreading that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I would say this, man. It's losing. You gotta have self-control being a fucking man in this fucking world. You know what I mean? Because especially being a black man in this.
No, God, you just brought up a great one.
You going to fucking jail if you lose your temper. If you had that one moment slip where you forget that I'm a fucking black man in America, you're going to jail or they're going to fill your ass up with some bullets. You know what I'm saying? And they taking your children.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? And
crazy that's just that. I was just talking about this shit the other day, like 2 days ago, Doug, about how men, you are like literally forced to think logically. You cannot.
True.
No other way.
You was walking on eggshells.
Like everything, like everybody else, like especially as a black man, you're supposed to think logically first before anything else, regardless of how you wired, because everybody wired different. Certain people, I know everybody say like women are wired to be emotional and dudes are wired to be logical. I mean, that's just like the common denominator.
I agree.
There's also people that's in that gray area. There's dudes that think like very fucking emotionally before they think logically. You know why? So I think that's whole ass niggas. I mean, I would say that too, but I mean, well, no. Because you tried to poison my thought with nigga.
Because you thought you was on the side.
I had a good joint.
So
what I was about to say was, before I was so rudely interrupted. That was my British shit. I'm sorry. Nah, but everybody do think like different ways, but I feel like as a black man, you're supposed to think logically before anything else, and I feel like a lot of us look at this like it's supposed to be like a hindrance, like you're not supposed to think that way. But to me, I feel like that's our advantage by thinking that way. Ooh. Because I feel like you keep yourself out of a lot of situations.
You ain't got nothing but that's clean anyway. Not you. You want the 30.
You can do a sucker joint. You can do a sucker joint.
Cause that's cling-worthy right there, man. Like,
what I'm saying is, I feel like that if you do look that way before, like, I know it's hard to do it because it's a knee-jerk reaction if you think emotionally first, but logically, if you do that shit, it'll keep you out of a lot of dumbass situations. Because a lot of shit, like, even just dealing with your lady every day, like, they are emotional people or emotional creatures. So, like, if you do anything to that point of it, it's going to set them off. They're going to go through the roof. Right. But if you in your logical bag instead of trying to match them emotionally, you know what I'm saying?
Now you're going to lose.
You're going to lose. You're never going to win, bro. You're never going to win. Because if you match them on that shit, you look crazy.
I be like,
you match more since you lost your manhood.
You done?
Yeah, you lost it anyway, bro.
I have a brother. You done? You finished going through your act? That it?
We're going to go to a final thought.
Hold on. Before the final thought, man, because the stepfather thing I ain't touching on. So I am a stepfather, and I had a stepfather. Go ahead. And I'm going to start with the reason why I am a logical thinking stepfather. I haven't put my hands on my young boy yet. You know what I mean? And I think the only way that could happen if it was a toe-to-toe situation, like a motherfucker just get big and bad and brolic, then it had to come to that. But like he said, with his children, I'd say something and it happens. You know what I mean? You're just speaking. You got 30 going on too, cuz. So you could. Go ahead. With my stepfather, I definitely was hit twice, and both of them to me was wrong. One was my graduation, 6th grade graduation, coming out of water, going to junior high. I can't go pick my sister up for my graduation. That's a violation, both of them niggas. I can't go pick my sister up for my graduation. Send somebody, you know what I mean? She wasn't there. Nobody was there for my graduation, and you expect me to be there to get my sister for my 6th grade graduation. I got in trouble because she went home by herself without me. After I done reported it 1,000 times. Right. You get what I'm saying? So I was the one, yeah.
But motherfucker, you was like,
let him go.
No, I'm not talking about him.
The other one was
no, I'm just saying
I had to go in the drawer and get some money, go get a Pepsi. Yeah. And within the fold of this money was $1 and a 10. I forgot to put the 10 back. It was movie night. Remember I told you we used to watch movies. It was movie night. And I was in a rush so much, I didn't think to put the 10 back. So I was considered a thief. So I got beat like a thief. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Beat like a thief. Yo, that was you want to steal, I'm gonna treat you like somebody steal. You know what I mean? And I remember him swinging, I was dipping him. Like I was very agile at that one point in life. I was dipping. I done get me one time. You were very nimble. I'm very learned that you were very agile. I wasn't always big. My weight fucked up. You in the same boat. King's disease. So with that being said, like I can sit here and say he taught me a lot of good things. Right? But just that alone gave me a bad taste with that part of the situation for life. So now that I have a stepchild, and then even with Zoe, you know what I mean?
Let me just cut you real quick. Mm-hmm. I honestly feel like that's the difference between the stepdad part and the dad part. That's the only part that I feel like is different in it. Because I feel like when it gets to that point of it, it's like a switch that says like, not really my dad. That's why they feel like it comes off very wrong, for real. Okay. Honestly, I feel like you're right. I feel like if like depending on what it is, I feel like if it could be the same amount of force or the same amount of.
I have to answer this. I have to answer this. I have to answer this because I'm speaking from having an older daughter now. They're 20 and 18 now. So you're right. At one point in time, they did think that. Now, if they seen what I'm. Right now, they would be like, they don't like the word step. They're like, that's my dad. They don't play that. Yeah. They hate step. They're like, that's my dad. Don't say step. They tell their friends that that's not my step. That's my dad. So it comes with growth in them as well.
That's what I'm saying.
And then they realize, no, this is my dad. Like I don't play that. They don't play that. So I'm just saying that to say like they respect it because they know you're in the trenches with them when they get that age.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like that like what I'm trying to say, I'm gonna put it in the microwave then. I'm gonna say that with a stepdad, you gotta kind of build those steps to get to where like I don't want to keep. I don't want to.
That was a good point.
No,
No, I'm not trying. I'm not trying to
building your catalog to be qualified to do something.
I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say they can't be on the same joint. But I just feel like there's like I feel like when you a dad, you just from birth you just right there. You don't have to do nothing.
Right.
You don't have to do nothing. You just automatically right there. But I feel like when you
feel
a
entitled to do certain things.
Yeah, but I feel like when you a stepdad, you gotta kind of like build to that.
Do.
So if you're not really in that spot, so I feel like that's where that gap comes in. Where if you don't feel like you right there yet, or you gotta kind of get to that point, or even if you feel like you are to that point, you don't know it until that situation comes.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree.
Because you don't, even as a dad, you don't know how you want to react in those situations when it actually comes the time to hit your fucking kids for real. Because I agree. Like sometimes you just know, like, oh, I gotta whoop some ass.
That's whoop time.
Like if I yell too much, this shit just gotta happen. But I feel like when you a dad, you don't think about that because it's my kid. I'm never going to second guess. Oh, it's time to hit him. It's time to hit him. Or it's time to do this. It's time to do this. You're not going to second guess it. But I feel like when you're a stepdad, you kind of got that gear where it's like right before you hit that shit, you be like, hold up, that ain't my. I gotta. Yeah, that's when I feel like the only disconnect is right there.
But that's how to do respect, though. But that's how to do respect. That's how to do respect being a rational fucking man.
Yeah,
exactly.
No.
Yeah. Karen De Los Santos says she should be a host on this show.
She should be.
Yes.
Come on, darling. You come on. Come on.
We haven't tried out.
But with that being said,
go ahead.
Now it's time to say goodbye.
We're gonna give our final thoughts, fellas.
So we're gonna have to give our final thoughts.
What's up, brother?
Rod gonna laugh because we ain't seen Rod in a million years.
God damn it, yo, y'all keep doing this shit like I ain't been here. Like
So
I don't want
Snacks, you want to what you want to do? You want to start, baby? You want to start, brother?
Yeah, I'll start.
Go ahead, brother.
First, I want to say congratulations to Rob making it.
Wow.
God. Well, you know, the team as a whole now. You know what I'm saying?
ClingKingz.
Yeah.
Clearly, I gotta start being on time for shit.
I want to say, we got Keem here, giving direction.
Shout out to Keem in the background,
you know
baby.
What I'm saying? Adding more order to motherfucking ClingKingz. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. We do
so with that being said, our start-offs ain't gonna be as rough as some of y'all was complaining about. You ain't gonna see me all in the motherfucking joint,
all in the video.
All in the videos.
Lady.
All in the videos.
Lady made a call earlier.
Yeah, lady called me earlier. Was like, I don't want to see you all in the video.
Yo, they hate that shit.
So like, I'm ready to skip.
So we ain't gonna have no more of that. We're looking forward to new other people that's gonna be on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, I want to sit here and say ClingKingz is only one way we can go, and that's up.
Yeah.
So watch out for the more episodes. God bless.
Yeah. I'm gonna say again, shout out to King number one. He came through, even though he came late, he came correct.
And he laid some heavy
and yes, he did. He did. Listen,
some nice
behind the scenes making it happen. But this is what we needed. We needed an engineer. We finally got one. So you're gonna yes, you're gonna definitely see ClingKingz get better and go in a different direction.
I got a name for you.
Shit right now.
Two-Car King.
You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna make shit different. We only say we getting better. All we want to do is get better. That's why we try to get better every week. And every time we go live, we try to go better. So we gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that tuned in, we appreciate the comments, the love, and even just watching. Lovely. Check us out on YouTube. We got a YouTube page. Check us on Instagram. Like this fucking page. Follow us. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Listen.
Let's not forget about Smartcast though. Our Audibles is up.
All that. You know what I'm saying?
Audible, we got Audibles up now.
Listen,
on Smartcast, watch out.
Last thing I want to say is this. ClingKingz ain't possible without these four brothers. You know what I'm saying? They make it happen. We make it happen together. And that's all I got to say. I mean, ClingKingz, baby.
All I want to say is I got high blood pressure at this point, man. So I'm looking for all the ladies to cook me some no salt meals. I'll accept. You know what I mean?
Every meal was no thrills.
Yeah.
And so freelance settles down like still.
Like, so if y'all got some no salt meals and it's good, you know what I mean? Holla at me. You know what I mean? Nah.
No salt meals just don't even sound good, bro.
You got the herbs, man.
You got herbs, man. You gotta start cooking with no salt, man.
I don't know, man. That's
you gotta use the herbs, man.
Finish your final thought, Bill.
That was my final thought, man. I'm ending on some funny shit.
All right, as you pose it, whatever. Right, take us home, baby.
Take us to the bridge.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave it like this, and I want somebody to cut the camera after I see this shit.
Oh shit!
I feel like that.
Oh shit! This
I
sounds
feel
like a
like
speech.
it's not even gonna be a speech. I just feel like it's kind of. Y'all keep saying we gonna turn it up a little bit. I just feel like everybody want to feel like they a part of us and shit. I mean, we want to get the whole fucking merch shit popping now too.
Oh,
I mean,
ClingKingz merch coming.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
And just leave it at that. We ain't gonna tell them when it's coming out. We ain't gonna tell them none of that shit. We just gonna say the date is just coming up.
ClingKingz merch, baby.
Leave it at that. And then I feel like it may be a little sooner or later. You don't know.
Yeah, bunch of fly quotes coming.
ClingKingz, baby. We out, man.
Thank
y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Merch
coming soon.
Yeah.
ClingKingz merch coming very soon.
Watch out.
You know what I'm saying?
Gang shit.